Hello, rap members. Welcome to the Yuri diss track by Natsuki, as you just saw. I may or may not have been muted. I needed to fix it for the recording purposes. Alright, I'm here. Let's experience some Doki Doki Summertime. I'm very much looking forward to what we will be experiencing today. I'm on very slightly later than normal. And that is because... That's right, let's fucking go. But yeah, I'm very slightly later because I was out all day and I just got home. So, yeah. And I needed to eat. I needed to eat. I ate my bacon cheeseburger and french fries from Blue Sky. Very, very tasty. I chomped it down quickly so I can get on here as quickly as I can. But yeah, anyhow. Let me go ahead and switch the screen over. The hell? Watashi got keto. What the fuck does that mean? What? That was a weird screen. Okay then. What if I just said some like Japanese curse word? I don't know what it said. Probably not. But anyhow. Here we are. Oh, the Doki. The Doki has taken over me. I'm officially a Doki tuber, Chad. Officially. At least for now. Let me put down the Natsuki poem jungle music. Actually, it's not really jungle. It's just nice energy, electric on. I don't know. Would you call it jungle? Maybe. Not really. Not really. But anyhow, we last played last week. We read Yuri's poem, which we actually deeply analyzed, and it was a little hard to tell what it was about. It might have been about her cutting that we know exists, but it was. I didn't read it that way. I thought it was about Sayori. Yeah, I'm not sure, but Natsuki's diss track poem was fucking crazy. I love that. And Monika's poem was concerning. I don't know what's going on with Monika in this storyline yet, but I'm a little concerned. But anyhow, let's see what Sayori thinks of our poem. Ratsmith, your poems are seriously amazing. You're goddamn right. I can't believe you never told me how good a poet you were. Huh? Sayori, I'm really not that great. You're the only one who likes my poems this much. Really? You're telling me Yuri or Natsuki didn't love them? Well, Yuri didn't think it was a bad poem, but she wasn't as positive as you are. I don't think my style really matches hers. Oh, don't worry about her. She's got a super unique way of writing anyway. Yeah, that's another way of saying she's very fucking biased. And she's like one of the people that judges more based on genre than quality. Like, you know, like somebody who's really into horror. And anything that isn't scary or has horror elements, are like, fuck it, it's trash. And it's like, I mean, I'm being over dramatic here, but you guys know what I'm saying, right? Like, she's very biased. It's just true. Obviously, Natsuki is too. Anyhow. What about Natsuki? Well, I get the impression that Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. I don't think it's that, though. Huh? Yeah, I guess I'll be honest with you. I find it easier to write poems when I'm, thinking about our memories together. Huh? Really? Sounds a bit strange, doesn't it? I nervously laugh, noticing the blush that's crept up on Sayori's cheeks. I don't know, I feel like my life's kind of boring. That's nice that you find it. That shows that you find your joy from interactions with other people. And I relate to that. Coffee's here and he says, Suki Suki Dayo. I have absolutely no idea what that means. But welcome. Like, whatever happens in it is just literally that. Whereas with you, well, whenever I look back on our memories, everything seems seemed to be such an adventure whenever you were around. Look at her face. She's like, she looks so happy by this. She's like, oh, he likes spending time with me. Yeah, I don't know. Like when we went exploring in that forest near our house ages ago. That was one thing that regular Doki never did, was draw out words with a bunch of letters, excluding some silly bold text in Act 2. Like, fucking Monika. Sorry. If you know, you know. You made it seem like it was such an exciting adventure, kind of like we were both archaeologists or something. Whereas if I went there myself, I'd just think I was going for a stroll in a forest. I glance over at Sayori. She has a faraway look on her face, wearing a wistful smile. Yeah, I remember that. I was convinced there were spooky wood trolls out there. Ugh! That's exactly what I mean. You got such a vivid imagination, and I guess I can tap into that imagination whenever I'm thinking about you. And that is such a sweet thing to tell somebody. It makes them feel like something they might be insecure about, or perhaps feel a little silly about. They're like, wow, this is a good quality. This isn't a bad thing. This isn't something I should be ashamed of. This is a nice, good quality. We have this sort of connection. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And it's still there, even after all these years. I think I sort of understand what you mean. Can I ask a favor of you, Ratsmith? What's up? Can I, keep this poem? This is, the first time you've written something for me. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude or anything, but I didn't write it for you. But okay, you can keep it. You're a poopy head, is what Coffee says. I'll just never get over that fucking old video where it's like... wait, hold on. Let me pull it up. Instead of explaining it, let me pull it up. This is like one of my favorite short memes because of how insanely stupid it is. Yeah, here we go. No, not the original. This one. Oh wait, no, not the complete. Where's the one with like all of them in it? Where's the one with all of them? Where like they all freak out over it. I don't know where it's at, but it was so funny. It was like 6 people just start freaking the fuck out as soon as he says this. Well, that's okay. Wait, what the hell is this one? Cash nasty.
You're a poopy head. When we spell it out, you're a poopy head.
Yeah, it'd be like that. This looks like the original one.
You're a poopy head. When we spell it out, you're a poopy head.
That's it. That's what I'm talking about. That was the meme. All right. Best vid, yes, very much. You want me to spell it out? You're a poopy head. Anyways, sorry, I get the game. I still don't think my poetry skills are anything special. I can have it? Yay! Thank you. Anyway, I still need to read yours. Oh! I totally forgot. It's nowhere as good as yours, though. I'm sure I'll like it. Oh, is this the original? This is the original, which is interesting. So is she still really depressed? Okay, so I could be. I know this has NSFW and it's been mostly wholesome, but between Monica's poem, Yuri's, the fact that we're reusing this, and I haven't really been spoiled much, but I've seen some at least YouTube thumbnails of this game. I think this might actually get serious. I don't think this is gonna be completely lovey-dovey like Summertime. Well, Summertime, don't get me wrong. Summertime had some depth, and it was really fucking good. It's probably my favorite Doki mod to date. But I think this might actually perhaps get a little dark. I'm not sure. Can I have it? Yeah, as long as you don't jerk off with it like Yuri would. Oh, the fucking pen. Oh, the poem. Oh yeah, cause Yuri said she'd fucking feel herself while reading it. And oh god, she's so creepy. I don't like that. Okay, chat here. Instead of reading this, how about I just do this? I made a Suno jazz cover of this poem. Why don't we just experience it this way? Then I don't have to read it normally. So here, let me, I can't really turn the game music down, can I? I don't think I can, actually. No, I can't. Well, that's okay. Here, listen. Oh, the overlapping music is so awkward. All right, never mind. I was just gonna say the jazz reading would be kind of funny, but that's okay. You guys have already read this, I'm sure. I'm not gonna reread it again. But yeah, this is a very good and a little concerning poem. Wow, Sayori, I didn't expect this at all. Did you really write this? Of course I did. Remember I said I wrote the best poem ever yesterday? Well, here it is. After all, Monica has taught me a lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. So that's what this poem's about? I suppose that much was obvious. Unlike Yuri or Monika's poems, Sayori's are relatively simple to figure out. So, if I've interpreted this correctly, you're basically doing everything you can to keep your friends happy? Yay, you got it! Say, that's not a good thing. I really enjoyed... I mean, it's good that you are... It's complicated, but it's like, it's good that you want your friends to be happy. And that you put your best foot forward and making sure that they're satisfied and constantly trying to, you know, well, you don't want to appease them. You don't want to appease people. You want to just, you know, be genuine and hope that people are happy around you and hang out with them and be open-minded, you know. Try some things with people that'll make them happy, but don't appease them. The problem is being true to yourself. That's the problem. She's not true to herself. She doesn't speak her true feelings. And it's not about being open-minded. It's about being people-pleasing, Sayori. This is what causes your depression, I think. There's probably something deeper to it, but at least that's what's adding to the problem. Just getting your thoughts out. Oh, sorry. What was I really enjoyed writing this one. Just getting your thoughts out on paper and turning them into a poem. It's like magic. Well, I think it's amazing. You should be really proud of it. Thank you, Ratsmith. It means a lot. I didn't think it was that good, though. No, it's great. Seriously. Can't help but notice the latter half of the poem isn't quite as cheery. In fact, it's somewhat alarming. A very dark contrast in the cheeriness I'm used to with Sayori. Although, maybe I'm looking into this a little too much, but the end of your poem is pretty dark. And you said you've been in touch with your feelings recently, so I'm just checking. Is everything okay? See, that's the response the main character should have had in the original game, but I know the main character was also very people-pleasing. Maybe he picked it up from her, and so he didn't feel like pushing. He was like this constantly with Yuri, Natsuki, Monika, and Sayori. Were like, he was concerned or wanted to question or say his true feelings, but he is like, I just decide to dismiss it. There's so many lines in the original game where he says that, where he's like, I just ignore it. And it's like, don't ignore it! Say something, motherfucker! I know I would! Of course, silly. I forgot to tell you. I really like writing about bittersweet stuff. Stuff that isn't just happy or just sad. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. A person writing a dark story doesn't mean something bad is going on inside their head. It just means that they're, you know... Sometimes that just makes a story way more interesting, or at least it's something that people can relate to and think about more than just like, oh, yeah, kittens. You know, it's like, it's more deep. But coming from Sayori, it does come off like she's suppressing something. But anyhow, if this is truly a view into her head and this is like her feelings put into paper, then that is not good feelings, is what I'm saying. Stuff that isn't just happy or sad, a mixture of the two, and this poem shows what I mean. It's just my writing style. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Well, either way, I'm glad you're enjoying writing so much. I hope you keep it up. Good to have a hobby. Of course, and hopefully you'll also stick with it. So I look forward to seeing all the poems you write in the future. Well, no guarantees there, but just from seeing the passion in Sayori's eyes, it's hard to be pessimistic. Oh, I forgot about side view Monika. Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny. Side view Monika. I still love her. She's just very weird. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? Actually, Natsuki and I haven't shared yet. Uh-oh. I can feel a storm coming on. Yuri hesitantly approaches Natsuki, who isn't meeting her eyes. And considering Natsuki's poem for the day, it's no wonder that she doesn't want to share with Yuri. Just judging by Monika and Sayori's anxious expressions, they seem to be thinking along the same lines as I am. Yeah, they had that really fucking real argument last time, if you forgot. Like, way more in the original game. I can practically see Natsuki sweating pinballs. That is a weird phrasing. Like, what? I swear this was written by a Brit. Because these phrases and word choice is very weird. Not judging, I'm just saying it's interesting. Meanwhile, Yuri appears to be blissfully unaware of the situation. I'd convinced Natsuki to reconcile with Yuri, but if she sees Natsuki's poem, well, it's all over. So, Natsuki, if I may. Whenever there's an ellipsis, I'm tempted to do something silly. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do for that. How about we do this tomorrow instead? I'm not feeling well. It's my time of the month. Why did she say that out loud? What? What? That's so weird. That's so weird. I can practically see Monica internally face-palming. Yeah, me too. Natsuki must have forgotten that the club isn't all girls anymore. Ugh, is that so? I'm sorry, you must feel absolutely terrible if you can't even share your poem today.
You don't need to apologize, it's not your fault. I can definitely share tomorrow.
Ugh. Well, even if you aren't well enough to share your own poem, would you like to see mine? I wrote it thinking of our argument the other day. I suppose I wanted to show you that I'm more open-minded than I may have appeared. As a way of repenting. What? Was her poem related to Natsuki? I did not get it at all. Yuri's poem I analyzed for like a good 15 minutes. I seriously did not get it. As a way of repenting, I know that it's not much, but hopefully this can contribute to a reconciliation between us. Although we may have our disagreements, I would like to consider you a friend. Well, Yuri's being so sweet. I bet Natsuki feels like such a bitch now. And friends forgive each other. Ugh, I'm sorry if that's presumptuous of me to say.
No, it's not presumptuous of you to say that. So I'd like to consider you a friend too, so you can hand over that poem, Dan.
Her voice is so hard to be consistent with. It's always different. With a shy smile, Yuri hands the sheet of paper in her hands over to Natsuki. As Natsuki reads the poem, her eyes widen.
You're writing? Using rhyming stuff?
Like me? Oh, that's what she meant. Okay, so the poem wasn't about... I was going to say, I really didn't think it was about Natsuki. I thought it was either about Yuri's slashing or Sayori. But I didn't realize that it rhymed. So I guess that Yuri's saying that she stopped writing in prose and freeform and actually took inspiration from Natsuki's writing to show that she's open-minded and will try more traditional writing. I see. Chat, if I'm a little slow today, I hope you don't mind. I'm a little sleepy, but I'm having a good time. You could say that you convinced me to practice adding more lyricism to my poetry. Natsuki looks like she's speechless for once.
Thanks, Yuri, it's awesome.
There's really no need to thank me.
Well, I'm really glad I got to know you, yo, and I definitely have something that'll knock your socks off tomorrow, bitch.
Well, then I'll be looking forward to that. I do hope that you feel better tomorrow as well, so that you can share your work with me then.
Ha! Yeah, of course.
That was a crisis and a half avoided. All because of Yuri, really. I mean, I know that Natsuki didn't show, I mean, obviously Natsuki wasn't helping, really, but at least she didn't, you know. I'm really glad that Natsuki and Yuri worked things out, and it seems that Monica and Sayori feel the same way. It's good to see everyone getting along. Now that we are done sharing, though, I have something to discuss with you all. There's a great opportunity for expanding the club that's coming up.
Is this about the festival?
Okay, so I think they might actually finally get to the festival, because keep in mind, in actual Doki, Act 1 and 2, they end right before you get to the festival. You know, when the shit happens. The shit hits the fan. So I think this is going to go past, because we're going to do poem sharing day 3 next time, which is the last poem sharing day of the week. And then the final day, we should be talking about the weekend. And I'm curious how different the weekend's going to be, because if Sayori's not all depressy, or at least it's not as bad as it was in the original game, then are we gonna actually see if you forgot, on Friday they talk about like you exchange phone numbers with Yuri and Natsuki, and then it skips to Sunday. I wonder if we're gonna see Saturday. Are we gonna see the MC interacting with them in public? Is the weekend scene gonna be greatly different? Maybe horny even, since there's NSFW? Where is this going? Is this gonna get dark? Because like Yuri and Monica's poems seem to suggest something is going on. So I'm curious.
Is this about a festival, y'all?
You could say that.
Do we really gotta do something? It's only been a few days, so it's not like we'll be able to come up with anything good.
Yes, that's something I'm concerned about as well. With such little time to prepare, I doubt we'll be able to put together anything good to attract new members.
Yeah, we're just end up embarrassing ourselves, man.
Oh, don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Nothing more than a few decorations. I can design some pamphlets to hand out at the event, and Sayori made posters to put up around the school.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We're going to put on a poetry performance. Chat, I went to do something to be a funny man. It didn't work. Let me try something again here. 1 second. Just 1 second. All right, here we go.
Oh, what?
You're welcome, Chad. It's definitely worth waiting for, I'm sure. Poem, penis, Monica. Everyone's going to choose one poem to recite out loud. It doesn't even have to be written by you, as long as you put your heart into the recitation. Although, of course, it'd be great if you could show off your own work. And the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite their poems too. On a thumbnail, I saw other characters, and we met that one girl. So is there going to be other characters joining the literature club? This might get interesting. Yeah, I put a thing on the poster that says bring your own poems. It's gonna be so cool. Sorry, pulls out a poster from her bag. Holds it up for us to see.
Are you motherfucking kidding me, Monica? Don't tell me you started putting those posters up already.
No, well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, you didn't even ask us before you started advertising. We never agreed to stand up in front of a bunch of random motherfuckers and perform our poetry.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagine Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! Yeah, let's please calm down and take a moment to think about it. I understand that you two haven't had much experience sharing your poems out loud. In fact, we all haven't done that much. I still think we should try our best. Look around. Monica motions to all of us. We're all here because we have passion for literature and this club. Don't you want to share that passion with other people to inspire them to pursue their inner writer? Yeah, it's all about exploring yourself and trying new things, all while having fun. Thank you, Sayori. Monica and I nod our heads in agreement. Natsuki and Yuri, on the other hand, remain silent. God, these two are bitches in Blue Skies. I mean, they're a little bitchy in the main game, but I'm just saying. I mean, I don't think it's that much to ask. Yeah, it's not. Reading a fucking poem is not that hard, bitch. Come on. As Monica said, we're all here because we care about the club and want to see it flourish. And what that means is a 2-minute poetry performance, and I think we can manage. Sayori and Monica's faces light up as I finish speaking.
Hey, it's not like we don't care about the club. It's just, do we really have to perform? You know how hard it is to get new members. It's because people are just narrow-minded jerks. They don't even give literature a chance. Who to say this festival will be any different?
I'm inclined to agree with Natsuki. I'm sorry, Monica. I know how much you want to do this, but I just can't imagine performing in front of a crowd of strangers. At least Yuri and Natsuki have proven they can agree on something. Monica sighs, her eyes close, and she rubs her temples. Look, guys, I know you're anxious. I understand that. I really do. To be honest with you, I'm a bit nervous myself. But after all, it's my club, so people are going to judge me the most if our performance doesn't go well. Natsuki, if it makes you feel any better, a few of my friends will be coming along. They're lovely people. They won't judge you for your tastes. I've known them for a few years, trust me. Natsuki huffs. Turning away, she doesn't look particularly convinced. And Yuri, I know it's a scary thought, but I've thought of a way to ease you into it. Why don't we start by practicing our poems to each other in the club?
No way!
Monica! This is too stunning! Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? What?
Monica, there's gotta be something else we can do.
Yuri nods vigorously at Natsuki's words, anxiety written all over her face. But guys! No, Sayori, it's okay. If you really think we can do better than a poetry performance, then I'll gladly go along with an alternative. So, any ideas? An awkward silence fills the room. She got them there. That's a gotcha bitch. That was a gotcha bitch, Monica, and I can respect that. They put so much effort. They're making all these fucking pamphlets and putting these posters around the school and trying to do something to get new club members because they were late and they weren't there for the first few weeks, so they want to stand out and be special. And Yuri and Natsuki aren't even trying to help. I mean, if you don't want to perform that fucking badly for just 2 minutes, which would show some good enthusiasm and like camaraderie in the club, and there is passion for this and maybe inspire people, then it's like, I don't know. What is your alternative? What is your better option? I don't know why I'm talking like I'm actually in this club. We all glance at each other anxiously before Sayori finally speaks up. Ooh, we could... Sayori stops and thinks for herself for a moment. Wait, no, never mind. That wouldn't work. Once again, the room falls silent. Look at Yuri's face. She's like, think of something. Sorry. Well then, I guess we can't come up with something different after all. Nanaka laughs, attempting to ease the tension in the room. I know you guys might not be the most on board with this idea, but I think it's our best option. Please, guys. Please.
Can you stop pressuring us?
I'm honestly surprised Natsuki's putting up such a resistance. I knew she was a little hot-headed, but even still. Now, I'm not pressuring you, Natsuki. Both of them have raised their voice. Yuri looks a little startled. Sayori looks anxious to intervene. Oh, guys, please, there's no need to get angry. Can't we just dismiss this normally? Monica reflects on Sayori's words, looking a little ashamed of her outburst. Nah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to raise my voice. It's just, this festival is important to me. That's all. I mean, she just fucking asked if they please. It wasn't that deep. Ever since I created this club, I've always wanted to show other people. Natsuki, Yuri, I imagine you were both a little apprehensive when Radsmith joined, right? After all, he was an unfamiliar face. She smiles warmly at me. But look, he's integrating really well. He's made the effort to get to know us and our individual writing styles. She turns to Yuri. And Yuri, remember, at the start when he asked you for a book recommendation? Yuri nods and Monica shoots her a knowing smile. Must have been lovely, being able to share a book you're so passionate about with a new person, right? Yes, it was enjoyable discussing it with you, Radsmith. Yeah, likewise. It isn't something I'd normally read, so without you, I would have gone completely unnoticed. See, guys? Maybe we'll find more people who are just as into horror, Yuri. More like-minded people. Now, come on, tell me that isn't an appealing idea. Yes, of course, but really my biggest issue is with the actual performance aspect of the festival. Like I said, I know it's a scary thought, performing in front of a bunch of strangers, but trust me when I say I have full faith in you, all of you. Your poems are amazing, guys. I just know people will love them. And it's almost criminal not to show them off. So what do you guys think? For me? For us?
Fine! It's fine, Monica. I still don't think it's a good idea, but fine, I'll do it. Just stop guilt-tripping us.
Dog, she hasn't guilt-tripped you once. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. And you, Yuri? Yuri nervously glances at each of our expectant faces. But Monica, what if people start, being inconsiderate and disturb us or laugh? I'm not surprised Yuri is worried about this. Yeah, Yuri is obviously very insecure. But that's not a bad question to ask, though. That's not a bad question to ask. Don't you worry. If anyone steps out of line, I'll put a swift stop to that. A little backhand. Psh, hey, bitch! Psh, did you just laugh at Yuri's poem? Psh, the fuck? Psh, what the fuck? Psh, excuse me. She has a stern glint in her eye, and I have to repress a shiver. I'm glad she's with us. Yuri looks somewhat relieved, but it's clear that she's still worried. She swallows and nods. I suppose I don't really have a choice, do I? I shake my head. Okay, I'll do it. Yay, that's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! Woohoo! Woohoo! Something about Sayori gives me the same vibe as, do you guys remember the girl who's like, wow, guys, Christmas, in just 5 days. Hold up. Hold on. There it is.
Believe it, guys. Christmas. Just a week away. Christmas is in a week. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
I am so happy about this information. Christmas, just a week away. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Can you believe it? Christmas, just in a week. It got here so fast.
Why does she talk like that?
Oh, I don't know who you are, woman, but I love you. I just want you to know that. Woohoo! Christmas! I'm so excited about this information, guy. That's fucking Sayori. Anyways, this club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh no, not again! I know you'll do great, Yuri. Just trust me. I'm here and I got pizza. You didn't miss too much, Psychic, because you're familiar with actual Doki. They had a long talk about the festival, and Natsuki was being really resistant, and Yuri was actually opening up to Natsuki after the huge argument last time. And they seem to be getting along, but Monica is getting a lot of resistance on the poetry performance. And I think we're finally going to really see the festival and have new literature club members and get the fuck Yuri's butt. Sorry, chat, my bad. I disregard the last point. And hear their performance. So this is going to be great. I'm excited. Also, what kind of pizza you get? I'm just curious. Don't say pineapple. Pineapple's fine. See, I'm fine with pineapple. Like, if you say sardines, you might need to buy a silly rope. Because what do you mean you like sardines? But I actually kind of like pineapple pizza, depending on where it's from and if it mixes well. Because my problem with pineapple pizza is that it doesn't mix well with tomato sauce. But if it's like a light pizza, it could be kind of nice. Pepperoni with extra cheese. Okay. I like myself a good cheesy pizza. Oh. I just had a bacon cheeseburger. But anyhow. But anyway, let's move back onto the main event. While we have time, I want each of you to choose a poem of yours to practice reciting in front of each other. Yuri and Natsuki exchange uneasy glances but don't say anything. Don't worry, I'll go first so everyone feels a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook, searching for a specific poem. Here we are. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. Her eyes move across the page, in sync with her lips. Every word has the perfect amount of emotion put behind it, making the poem almost come to life. Her inflection is extraordinary. I'm impressed. And judging by a quick glance around me, so is everyone else. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Even Natsuki's once sour attitude is replaced by awe. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. Let's go, Monica! Woohoo! That's what we're here for, baby. That's what we're here for. The four of us applaud. I was a little too early. Woohoo! Wow! Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Oh, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? Yep. Sayori jumps up from her chair and takes Monica's place. Oh, okay, so it's different. In the original game, Yuri has a sudden burst of energy after Monica's recitation, and she runs up and is like ready to perform. But Sayori she's just gonna go next now. This poem is called how did you do it so easily, Monica? Well, try to imagine you're alone, like you're reciting to yourself. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. Sorry, chat. Okay, I think I get it. Sayori nods to herself. Anyway, this poem's called My Meadow. Guys, I've been saying chat in real life. I can't fucking... I've gotten so used to streaming for you guys and talking to you in chat, because I love it, that I've legitimately started saying chat, and I'm like, also, Zyka, what's that little 1 next to your name? Clips Leader 1? Look at you, got a little, like, award by your name. That's kind of cool. I ain't never noticed that before. I don't know if that's new or not. Anyway, this poem's called My Meadow. Sayori begins reciting her poem. It's as if her voice is a perfect match. As for the poem itself, it has a similar tone when compared to her other ones. You know, her voice is described as gentle, soft, and soothing, but whenever people fucking voice Sayori in a playthrough, they always voice her like obnoxious. So like, hey, come over here, main character, you wanna come hang out? But I think she's supposed to be like soft-spoken, like, hey, how's it going? Do you wanna walk to school together? Like chill, you know? Like relaxed. Which, she seems like a serene, you know, bittersweet person. It's peaceful, yet somber at the same time. Bittersweet, you could call it. Hearing the poem in Sayori's voice almost gives it an entirely new meaning. I think this is what Sayori means when she says she likes my poems. It's like seeing a whole new side of someone you thought you knew completely. You know, as much as I love writing, I really don't know how to write poetry, but I would love to try. I like writing songs, so I could probably do it if I tried hard enough and looked up some techniques. Would you guys even be interested in that? Is that too silly? I don't know. I thought it'd be kind of fun. I would love to read your guys' if you ever... I sound like Monica, sorry. But if you guys ever did write poetry, I would totally love to read it. I would even recite it for you if you wanted me to. Sayori finishes and we all applaud. I did it! Yep, good job. Sayori beams as she walks back to us. She's so whimsical. So who would like to go next? Natsuki, Yuri, and I all look at each other nervously. I open my mouth, but Yuri beats me to the punch. Oh, go! Nice! Thanks for showing initiative, Yuri. My first poem, Fubo Fumo. Oh my goodness. Yes. Write a poem about Fumo's coffee, about how they make you feel. You should. Yuri rushes over to the podium, clutching a sheet of paper in her hands. This poem is called... Yuri freezes as she looks up at us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. And then like some fucking electric metal guitar goes, boom, boom. The crimson eye in the valley of doom. This ocean of blood and the angaloom. I don't fucking know. It just sounds like a fucking death metal song is what it sounds like to me. Yuri begins to recite her poem. Her voice is shaky at first, but the more she reads, the more confident she becomes. It's similar to what happens when she gets absorbed into her books. She's the shy and apprehensive Yuri I'm used to is replaced by a fierce and confident woman. The poem itself is like a maze in its structure with twists and turns around every line. But Yuri is unfazed and enunciates each word with perfect timing. It's supposed to be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. So are they going to show them reciting their poems at the festival? Because I'd fucking love to see that. I'm so curious. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. It's just a joke that it would be bad not to make the joke. You know, I had to make it. And glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. Monica's the first to start applauding. Sheepishly, I follow along. Soon the club is filled with the sound of applause. Yuri ducks her head in embarrassment, a shy smile creeping over her face. Yuri, that was really good. Like I said, you don't have anything to worry about. Thank you for sharing. Thanks. I guess Yuri's done for the day. So, who'd like to go next? Natsuki? Sorry. I was trying to get in the voice and the character. That was just so silly. It hit me out of it for a second. Why did I have to go for Ratsmith, bitch? It's not gonna compare to you guys anyway. Might as well Ratsmith lower everyone's expectations before I gotta go. Natsuki. Monica hastens to chastise her, shooting me a sympathizing look. It was kind of rude, don't you think? You should apologize to Ratsmith. Natsuki's face turns red and all the girls turn to look at her. I decide to spare Natsuki from the embarrassment. Hey, it's really no big deal. I'll end up going at some point anyway. Might as well do it now. Thing is, I don't have much of a selection to choose from. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. But as the rise of me make me feel terrible and awkward, I take a deep breath. In my head, I repeat to myself the advice Monica gave Sayori. Try to imagine you're alone, like reciting to yourself. Alone. My house is the first thing that comes to mind when I think of being alone. The scene rapidly develops in my head, like I'm recalling a recent memory. I'm sitting alone at my desk. The dim light hanging from the ceiling gives me a warmth to the room. In front of me is the poem I had just finished, the ink from my pen still fresh on the page. I pick up the notebook and begin reciting it out loud. While I'm not the most confident, I still try to put energy into it. I can almost hear my voice echoing off my bedroom walls. As I finish, the sound of applause pulls me out of my daydream. I'm back in the club, standing in my poem, and the girls applaud my performance. That was good, Ratsmith. I guess. Don't be so hard on yourself. I don't think it's your writing abilities, but rather your lack of confidence that weighs you down. That's something you'll improve over time, though. So don't worry. Yeah, okay. Thanks. All right, then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm a fucking going nah! As she says this, Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... It's called... Stop looking at me! But you're presenting.
You don't have to share straight into my soul, though.
She takes a moment to compose herself.
Anyway, the poem's called Jump.
Jump! Da-na, da-na, so make you jump! You know that fucking 80s song you know what I'm talking about? I forgot how it goes. Natsuki takes a breath. Her voice is unenthusiastic. The poem has a surprising amount of energy to it. The rhymes tie into each other seamlessly, creating a flow that moves the poem along at a brisk pace. Yeah, like she's a fucking rapper, yo. She knows how to flow with those rhymes. We've heard her on the mic. Natsuki on the mic. Word. Nobody says word. The words seem to bounce up and down with the... I say word. Seeming to make the poem come to life. It's Natsuki's signature style, and it works exceptionally well when read aloud. She quickly finishes and huffs as she makes her way back to her seat while we applaud her. That wasn't so bad, was it? She stares at her poem blankly for a second before replying.
Easy for you to say, motherfucker. You better not make me do that again.
Well, that's what we're going to be doing at the festival, so you at least feel confident enough to do it in front of a crowd?
I guess, bitch. Not like I got in here twice. And I guess it'll be easier doing it in front of other people. I can just put out whatever face I want for strangers, like this. I don't care what they think of me. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. I still hate the idea that we had to fucking perform.
She mutters that last sentence under her breath. The others probably didn't even hear it. You know, Natsuki was so stubborn, but this is a whole other level. However, it does look like she's going along with the idea of performing for the festival. So, at least for now, she's basically outvoted and can't come up with any other idea anyway. Really? That's a surprise. For me, it's the other way around. Having all those people looking at you, judging you. Yeah, I don't like to think about it. I can relate to that. Yuri murmurs quietly. The thought of so many eyes observing me, and your every move all at once. She trails off, shaking her head. I wonder if that's what Yuri's poem... No, that's not what it's about. But if you remember, in Act 2, she has that... in my opinion, the most chilling poem in the game, which is that fucking weird one, where it's like all this weird, like, gothic biblical shit, and like snakes with human eyes staring in all directions, and a giant floating ark docked to another world. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? But there's all these parts about like human eyes looking at you in all directions, and I was like, I wonder if that's like sensory overload, you know, like feeling pressured with all these eyes on you. Oh my god, my nose is getting really runny. Hold on a quick second. Really quick second. Allergies!
Allergies, am I right?
Oh my god, Artisan, it's allergy season. I didn't know you had allergies, Liasu. What are you allergic to? I'm allergic to hotties with nice bodies, and I'm right next to one right now. I don't see anyone like that, Liasu. Okay, anyways. Natsuki sighs in frustration. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. Speaking of which, I want to thank all of you for performing. It might be difficult, but now we have a general idea of what it'll be like. We'll be able to prepare ourselves. Make sure you pick out a poem and show it to me by tomorrow, okay? I'll need to know so I can make the pamphlets over the weekend. I should probably find a different poem to recite. I know you'd prefer it if we used our own poetry, but I'm probably going to pick up a poem from a poet I like or something. Whatever makes you feel comfortable, Ratsmith. I'm already pleasantly surprised you're putting in all this effort for the club. No expectations, huh? More like any effort put in makes me happy in general. Monica smiles at me, and then turns to smile to everyone else. That goes for everyone here. Thanks for going along with these last-minute plans. Whenever she goes. From leaning normal Monica to side view Monica. It's so weird to me. I don't know why. I love it, though. Anyway, I think that about does it for today. I'm trying to do her hand gesture here. Let's still try and write poems for tomorrow, okay? I know the festival's coming up, but it's been working out nicely in the past few days, and I'd like to continue. Tomorrow we'll finalize who's doing what for the festival, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Remember, we still have till Monday. It'll be so much fun, I can't wait. We all stand up, packing away our things. However, Monica's voice stops us. Oh, and guys, she pauses, twirling a strand of hair in her hand. This club truly does mean so much to me, and I really appreciate what you're willing to do for it. You guys are the best. Thanks, Monica. In typical fashion, Natsuki just rolls her eyes. Yuri smiles timidly, while Sayori wears a hearty smile.
Let's just get it over with. I hope we don't get this.
Hey, Natsuki, come here. Shut up, bitch! That's okay, Monica. Nothing to thank us for. We really appreciate what you've made for us. I can't help but catch Yuri muttering under her breath after she says this. I can do this. I can do that. Yuri, she's so fucking adorable. Yeah, I love it here. We get ready to spread this cozy little place to other people. Yeah, it's all good, Monica. All right. I stand up to grab my bag. Well, I'm not as enthusiastic as Monica and Sayori about the festival. If I can pull that little daydream stunt again, I think I'll be all right. It's for the sake of the club, not to mention impressing the girls. Once I'm fully packed up, I walk over to Sayori. Ready to go? Yep.
Jeez, don't you guys ever get tired of walking home with Ratsmith, Sayori?
Dude, she's so mean to me. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, don't mind her. You guys are more adorable than anything. All right. No need to make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Yeah, I guess. Jeez. What's your skull already, Sayori? Okay. He's embarrassed. He's flustered. The two of us begin to walk home. A lot has changed in the past few days. Lost in thought, I don't even notice how quiet Sayori's being until we're almost back home. There's a lot going on in the club now, eh? I bet you're thinking about all the new vice president duties that you'll have to deal with as the club grows bigger. Yeah! Anything specific on your mind? Not really. Sorry, did you want to talk? I mean, we don't have to if you're thinking about stuff. No, it's nice talking to you. I was thinking about something from earlier. It's nice that we, never mind, it's nothing. You're sounding a little like Yuri right now. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess I have a question for you, Radsmith. What's up? Sorry, clears her throat before speaking. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I mean, obviously I'd fucking walk home with you, bitch. I love you in that ass, girl. Sayori, I'd walk home with you, of course. Sayori pauses for a moment. She glances at me from the side before turning away. But she's so beautiful and smart. And her ass is fucking huge, Ratsmith. Jeez. Why me? Her reply surprised me. I'm not sure how to answer or what she wants to hear. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I would just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Ratsmith. She gives me a pained smile. I kind of don't like that wording. I never liked this. I'm surprised that now they're going with the nice guy MC. Or okay, nice guy has a bad connotation. He's just like more gentlemanly and generally polite. I'm surprised he still says this. You seem to really like going home together, so I wouldn't ruin that for you. That makes it sound like she's being selfish or like it's all about her. It's like, why don't you say, I like walking home with you? That's what I want to do. Instead of, I would just ruin it for you. Huh, me, yeah, I'd do this to please you, Sayori. It's for your benefit. Just sounds a little self-conceited. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to, so Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, like I said, I've really enjoyed catching up with you again. Why would I just change that for another girl? Walking home with you and talking about just anything. It's a great throwback. What we do here is go back. She doesn't seem as happy as I'd have imagined. I mean, both of our childhoods were pleasant. Okay, so she's still very depressed then. Strange. The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sarah to care so much about, but I respect her and keep her happy, so whatever. Sayori and I part ways without saying another word. I reach my house and open the door. Sorry, chat. Oh, there's a scene at home? Interesting piano music. I'm home! No response. I'm alone as usual. I mumble that part to myself. Talking to myself as I'm the protagonist of a manga or a game. I must be stir crazy. Mom is out on her business trip and she's never home anyways. Sex time? Oh, it's gonna be. It's gonna be soon. I just wish it was with Monica. I miss her. But I also found some more Monica mods. I found a lot of good mods. I still have joke ones for those who want some, to break up the stories. I have some silly ones like Sans FNAF and Mario Super Show ddlc. The Mario Super Show one is not 20 minutes. It actually has alternate routes, which is fucking crazy. But I found some really good ones. I found the one that I originally thought Blue Skies was, which is not Blue Skies. I mixed up the name. It's called like Rain Clouds or something like that. Or Storm Clouds. I don't remember. Cloudy Sky. I don't fucking know what it's called. But there's a Sayori based mod that dives deep into the psychological aspect of her and like dealing with her depression, I think in a friendly way. But like apparently it's really well written. It's very emotional. And I thought that would be really nice to check out sometime. That one's not too long, I think, like maybe a couple hours. But I found some other good mods to do, including some Monica based ones, which you guys know I'm going to be all over that shit. I'm going to be like, Monica. Monica. Hey, Monica, what's up? Monica. Monica, hey. Anyways. But I don't blame her for anything. It's hard enough providing for yourself, let alone a kid. Since I'm alone, I decided to make an instant meal for dinner. Digging through my cabinets, I find some old soup cups. Miso soup sounds good. I'm curious why they're showing him at home all of a sudden. Is this going to go somewhere? I unwrap the packaging, pour in some water, place the meal in the microwave. While it cooks, my mind wanders back to the performance earlier. That daydream was so vivid, so realistic. I can really pull off that performance again, but this time in front of a crowd. It wasn't even that great in the first place. Just doing it in front of the girls was nerve-wracking, because I'm not really used to being around people again. Maybe that's it. Thinking about it, I guess I would have been subconsciously isolating myself from people ever since the divorce. Oh. Before it even in some cases? Wait, let me read that. What did he say? I'm not used to being around people again. I've been subconsciously isolating myself since... Okay. So he's been upset since the parent divorce, I guess. Can't really relate. My parents have been divorced since I was a toddler. Don't remember them being together in the first place. I wonder when I started shunning myself. Maybe that's part of why Sayori and I drifted apart over the years. It wasn't intentional or anything. It just happened. At least I don't think it was intentional. I was so glad I get to reconnect with her in the literature club. It has given me something to do and something to look forward to that isn't anime or video games. Talking with the girls has made me feel more appreciated. It's a nice feeling, something that's been missing from me ever since the divorce. Yeah, man. I mean, it's not external validation. It's just that you're having pleasant, genuine, real interactions with people that share a genuine hobby with you, and you're making friends, and it's not with some ulterior motives. It's just nice. So feel good about it, brother. Feel good about it. Sayori likes walking home with me. It makes her feel appreciated. Sayori. The more I think about it, the more concerned for her I get. She said some pretty weird stuff. But I guess people just have their off days. Maybe she's changed a little bit over the years. Pretty normal, right? I like to think I'd be able to tell us if something was up with her, although given her recent distance, I'm not so sure. Sure, even we started talking again, but there's a lot of lost time. Maybe that'll change and we'll go back to how we used to. Beep? Huh? Beep? Oh, that's the microwave. I hope. Interesting. So I guess we were just getting some of its thoughts. Really wanted a Monica route so bad. This little thing. So adorable. What the fuck? It's so weirdly out of place, though. Best song in the game. Banger. Hey, how's the volume, guys, by the way? I never asked. Is it good? I can turn it up if you guys want. Also, I know I look fucking... Man... Holy shit, I feel self-conscious because me and Taman were listening in to one of my old streams yesterday because he was curious about something. The Rinhei's dabbing compilation stream. But my god, I've aged a lot these last few... I actually look my age now. But I remember back in the older stream, I was so, like, thin. But look at me. I'm getting older, chat. I'm an old unk now. Ah! Whatever. Volume seems good though. Thanks, coffee. You seem good too, coffee. Thanks, you dastardly guy. I'm tired. Let's go ahead and save. Judgment Day. All right, so we're going after Sayori, even though I secretly wanted to go after Yuri, but that's what the vote was for. So you guys want to see? I like Sayori. I just want to fuck Yuri. Sorry, chat. Just being blunt here. Bonk. I'm just being nice. I'm like, hey, baby. All right. Anyways, that was a little weird. Misery. Oh wait. I know what you guys want. Hold on. Don't worry. I got this. All right, ready for the speedrun, chat? Ready for the speedrun? Okay. And start. Tears. Ribbon. Portrait. Fuck. Play. Clumsy. Warm. Peace. Fuck. Together. Grief. Starscape. No. Imagination. What? Disarray. Fuck. Skipping? Fuck! Disoriented? Fuck! Breathe? What? There's our tragedy! Kiss? Fuck! Empty? Playground? Was that even Sayori? I don't think that was Sayori! I don't think it was! Hold on. I fucked that up. Moment before cooked ham and you in this fucking moment before cooked. Alright, hold on. Let me lock in. I'm gonna get a head start on the first word. Let's see. I'm gonna pick breathe. No. Breathe sounds like a Sayori word. That's a Yuri word. God, Sayori's so fucking difficult to pick for. Is it awesome? Okay. Awesome! Friends! Wonderful! Photograph! Eternity! Pure! Ha! Together! Insight! Fear! Giggle? Ah! Misery. Play. Comfort. Cheeks. Peace. Fireflies. Defeat. Warm. Joy. Nightgown. Okay. 35. That's a new record. 35 seconds, chat. Now that is what I call a fucking speed run. All right. Hey, Monica, what's up, baby girl? Oh, sorry, I'm going to have to say it. My bad. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry about it. Everyone's late from time to time. Besides, you've been working so hard. I think you deserve some slack. I guess so. Look at her face. Look at her face, Monica. Look at your little face. I'm very sorry, Chad. I stayed up way too late last night. I'm usually pretty punctual, but I lost track of time today. What made you forget the time? That's a funny story, actually. I originally decided to learn how to play piano, so I was practicing just now. That's probably why I didn't notice the school bell going off. You play the piano. That's quite impressive. That is impressive. It's also my favorite instrument. I've also wanted to play an instrument myself. The fastest speedrun is when you spam click the words and get 20 words in a row. I guess. I was trying to Sayori speedrun though. Also, I wonder what instrument each girl would play. Monica's piano. Oh, you know what? Whenever it gets to their poems, it plays a certain instrument that represents each character. So I think I know. Yuri would be violin. Natsuki would be flute. And I forgot Sayori, so I'll have to pay attention when we get to her. Oh, wait. No, is it not flute? I think that Natsuki's a xylophone, actually. It's not as cool as you make it out to be. I've only been playing for a little while, so I've got a ways to go before I'm any good. You should pick up an instrument too, Yuri. I could definitely see you playing the violin. That's what I just said. Yeah, that pretty much suits Yuri perfectly. The violin is a beautiful instrument. I'm partial to the sound of the flute as well. Flutes can be calm and elegant, just like you. Thank you. How's it like to play the piano? It's a really enjoyable instrument to play. Not to mention, I really love how it sounds. Compared to the normal Doki, which is like a psychological meta story with great character building and world building and lots of deep thinking words, like lots of lines that have double meanings. This one seems genuine. Like if Doki was an actual show and these were like real people having conversations and you were just holding a camera up to them, because the conversations feel very genuine, which I'm not really saying it's any better than the original game. I don't think that necessarily, and we're still pretty early in it, but I think that it's more slow paced on purposely. I think that it's focusing on like, you know, real interactions. Not to mention, I just really love how it sounds. One moment it can sound gentle and soothing, the next powerful and full of force. The piano's an instrument that I'm familiar with too. Well, at least somewhat. My father had signed me up for piano lessons when I was younger. He's been playing since high school, and I wanted to pass his passion down to me. But I had never really gotten into it. Considering that, you'd think I would hate the piano. But for some reason, I find myself internally cheering on Monica. Maybe it's because it reminds me of my father in a way. That's a weird reason. Monica, you certainly are a talented individual. First starting your own club from the ground up, and now picking up piano on a whim. I doubt I'd be able to do that. Oh, don't say that. Anyone can do amazing things as long as they have passion for it. Which is why I think we're all going to do amazing at the festival. I agree with the passion thing. I really do agree with that.
I can't wait for the festival! Festival! Woohoo! Woohoo! Can you believe it, guys? The festival's coming! Ah! It's gonna be awesome!
Natsuki, weren't you literally just protesting the festival yesterday?
Well, obviously I meant everything besides our part of the festival. I still don't like the idea of performing!
I want Natsuki to read her Yes, I Have a Flask poem. That's her best poem.
Yes, my answer.
Okay, actually, for those who don't know what we're talking about, let me just very quickly pull it up, just for context. Because if you don't know what we're talking about, you'd be like, "What the fuck? Wait, what are y'all yapping? What are y'all yapping? Jock Sparrow." Sorry. Wait, why am I seeing Natsuki porn? What? Oh, excuse me. Sorry, chat. My bad. Disregard that comment. Hold on. Where's the meme at? Where the May, yeah. Where the May, yeah. I'm enjoying this game. I just want a little, you know, I'm fine with fucking breaks. We can laugh at things. I don't have to strictly focus on the game the whole time. Also, what is this one again? Hold
This
on.
orange is Gigantosaurus, whatever you say, Gigantosaurus, Gigantosaurus, Metamorphic, Gigantosaurus, Jamornis. This orange.
I don't know. I don't know. That's Sayori. That's how Sayori and Monica met, and Monica was like, "Oh, this woman needs some literature. Let's get her in here." Jameminosaurus. Anyways, where the fuck is this Natsuki one at? I swear to God, with the meme chat has been so active, I actually can't fucking find it. Oh man, I tried searching index Natsuki and I couldn't find it. Where's my Natsuki ass meme? She has a flat ass and it matters, okay? I'd also just like to pull this up on the screen that I just passed, so you're welcome for that. Dog! Okay, I don't think I can find that. I might actually have to give up. Oh no, I was literally about to give up and then I found it. Alright. Here it is. YouTube Shorts, stop fucking around.
I have a small ass. It don't clap when I walk. It don't jiggle. It don't bounce. It don't shake. It don't do the oingy boingy on the yoinky sploinky during the oonga boonga awooga. But it's there. It exists. And it matters.
I mean, she's not wrong, though. She's not wrong. She ain't wrong. Man. I don't do the oingy bloingy, yoinky splinky. Oh, man. But you know whose ass do the oingy boingy, yoinky splinky? Fucking Yuri. Monica dabbing compilation. Oh, God. Amazing. Peak. Very peak. It peaked like how her ass peaks. I don't know what I'm talking about. Monica rolls her eyes. I don't want to start this whole debate over again either.
But I am looking forward to everything else. It's a whole day. Let's go where you can just run around and eat till you burst.
I think Natsuki's actually way more bitchy in this mod than she is in the original game. Like, a lot. She was very Tsuneri and timid and insecure and outlandish and very emotionally immature and would burst out a lot, but she wasn't a bitch. She's kind of just a bitch, though, in this one a little bit. Kind of reminds me of a certain someone. Speaking of which, where is Sayori? Oh, there you are. Sayori is at a desk in the back of the room staring out the window. I walk over to her. As I do, I hear the girls continue to converse behind me. Something about squid? Bruh. The Monica joke. Hey, Sayori. That's the wrong voice. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You can't see me. Oh, hey, Sayori. You're spacing out again. Why am I fucking up the voices? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. Don't do this again, Sayori. I thought we were over this. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Are you okay? She forces a smile. It's not very convincing. Of course I am, silly. Why wouldn't I be? I don't know. You just seem a bit off today. Maybe I'm wrong, but my mind wanders back to what she asked me when we were walking home together. You worry too much, Ratsmith. I'm fine. Seriously. She shows me another smile, much bigger and more genuine. While it seems much more like Sayori, like there's something inside. Feels like something's up. Sayori must have noticed as she hastens to explain. To tell you the truth, I just didn't get much sleep last night. I'm really tired. So sorry if I'm a little cranky. Seriously though, I'm probably not much fun to hang around with right now. Why don't you spend time with the others? I might try and have a little nap. Sure, okay. Just, know that if anything's bothering you, you can talk to me, okay? I'd hate to see you suffering in silence. She nods. Suffering might be a little bit of a strong word. Oh, well, you know what I mean. Sayori nods again, then shoos me away. Come on, Sayori. As I wander off to Monica, that feeling of uneasiness isn't going away. Maybe that's just how Sayori is these days. I mean, it's been a good few years since we've properly hung out together. Maybe she's just changed. Deep down, I know this isn't the reason. Still, maybe Monica knows more than I do. Oh my god, my allergies are killing me right now, Chad. Ugh. Hold on. 1 second. Somebody start the speedrun timer. I'm speedrunning blowing my nose so I can get back to reading my Doki Doki. Oh my goodness. Okay. You know, it finally stopped snowing where I'm at. And we uncovered the air conditioner because I don't like my house being humid. It's been like over 70s this week. And it's been very rainy and snow melty. And I just figured it was gonna fucking snow again. And I'm like, again. It's been snowing for like 3 months straight. After all, she's the president, right? I gently approach her. She's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Ratsmith, what's up? I decide to just jump right in. There's no point in beating around the bush. Hey, so, have you not noticed anything wrong with Sayori recently? Wrong? What do you mean? I don't know, she just seems a little downcast today. You have any idea why she might be feeling off? Like, have you seen her act this way before? Chet, you know what's so weird that I never thought about until right now in this game? Like, I genuinely have not ever thought about this until right now. Maybe the reason why all the characters face sideways but only Monica faced forward in the original game is because we might not be viewing, like, point of view POV. We might not be viewing it through the main character's eyes, but rather the main character might be standing, like, slightly to the left off screen. So he's, like, standing, like, beside us, and we're looking at the girls, like there's, like, a camera being held up, and the actor's standing over here of the main character, and the girls are all looking at him, so the camera's focused, like, kind of on the girl. Like if the main character's, like, where my hands are on the camera, they're all looking at him, but the camera's facing at their sides. But Monica knows there's a camera, so she is looking into the camera, because she knows that it's there. But because they stripped her away of her, like, mod abilities, maybe, I don't know, I'm looking too fucking deeply into this, but that's just an interesting thought. No, I can't say I've ever seen her act like this before. Yeah, she just said she's feeling tired because she didn't get much sleep, but to be honest, I'm not buying it. She's normally upbeat and cheerful. Her behavior has been so uncharacteristic. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Wait, didn't she say she was going to try and nap? Maybe there is something on her mind. My question, though, is why you're asking me, Ratsmith. You've certainly known her for longer than I have. Yeah, well, you've spent a lot more time around her recently than I have, with the club and all. I guess so. I've never seen her dismiss me. Maybe she just didn't exactly dismiss me, but it just felt like she wanted me to be gone. Sorry, I'm just concerned for her, you know? I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, that's all. No, I appreciate you coming to me. It's really sweet how concerned you are for her. After all, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. You sure that's a good idea? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? I know you've known Sayori for longer than I have, so perhaps you're right. Still, it's worth a try. I also have to talk to her about what she wants to do for the festival anyway. No, alright, fair enough then. I just hope she's more receptive to you than she was with me. Monica pauses, studying my worried facial expression. The warmth of her smile reflects in her eyes. You really care about her, don't you? From what I can gather, you've been friends for a while. Yeah, we've been childhood friends for as long as I can remember. Although before I joined the club, we had been drifting a lot. I hate thinking that she's been like this without me around to help her. Hey, I know it's hard, Ratsmith. It's never easy seeing a friend suffer. But for what it's worth, she's lucky to have someone so thoughtful looking out for her. Don't blame yourself for it. You can't always be there for everyone. I know she's right, but the feeling of guilt still resides. Also, Taman said Monica Side View compilation. No comment. Yeah, I guess. Hey, she's been a lot happier since she joined the club, you know. Oh, really? Yep, she told me she was surprised at first, as she didn't expect you to join it. But once she got over that, she enjoyed having you around. Anyway, I know it's hard seeing her like this. I'll talk to her and see what I can do, okay? She'll be fine, don't you worry. I sure hope so. Let's just hope you're right, Monica. Thank you for everything, by the way. You've been a big help. You're too kind, Ratsmith. Nothing to thank me for. She stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. You know, it is nice that she actually kneels down to Sayori's level, because when somebody, it can make someone feel nervous if they're feeling down and like you're at a desk and they're standing looking down at you and like you have to like raise your head up to look at them, and it's kind of like, you know, it's like almost a little uncomfortable, or at least more intimidating, I guess. But it's nice when like you're feeling down and she actually stoops down to your level and like is like by your head, like, hey, is it okay? Because then it just feels more like, it's like, you know, it's more comfy, you know. But she's keeping her voice so quiet. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica to talk to her. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. Whoopsie. I met gagging out with Monica and she smiles reassuringly at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. I think we're on the Sayori route because if we were on the Yuri or Natsuki route, I don't think it would have skipped. I think we would have hung out with Natsuki and Yuri. So I think that we're definitely on the Sayori route here. Having my Monica withdrawal. Hi, Ratsmith. I approach Monica, wanting to talk about Sayori with her some more. But she takes control of the conversation before I can say anything, and she immediately jumps into club business. This might come as a surprise, but we have a festival coming up soon. Oh wow, I never would have guessed. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it more thought. Despite any praise the girls might have given me, I really doubt that my poetry is up to snuff. I'm sure there's not a lot of bias. I'm sure there's not just a little bit. What? I'm sure that there's not just a little bias during the poetry discussions. There's not just a little bias? What? I don't know what he's trying to say here. But, like, yeah, there's a little bit of bias. I just worded it so fucking weirdly. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. You wouldn't want to let the club down, right? She says with a teasing tone, but a chill runs down my spine when I think about the implications of disappointing everyone. Who knows what Monica would do to me if I betrayed her as her loyal literature club subject. What? Wait, what did she say? You wouldn't want to let the club down, right? I think he's overthinking this. Not to mention, I'm also looking forward to seeing your performance. Right. That's definitely not something that I can relate to. Don't worry so much, you'll do fine. After all, you've been doing fine in these poetry discussions so far. So you say. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Here it is. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. But although we're supposed to be discussing poetry right now, I can't help but remain preoccupied by thoughts of Sayori. I'm worried about her, to say the least. It's such an unexpected change that's come over her. Did something happen to her? Ratsmith? Huh? Sorry, did you just call my name? Yeah, twice actually. You seem like you're a million miles away. What's up? I was just thinking about whatever's happened to Sayori. So sorry if I wasn't paying attention. It's fine, Ratsmith, I understand. For what it's worth, you're really good friends. You're a really good friend for caring so much about her. Thanks, I just hope that things can go back to normal soon. My advice to you would be to let her come to you on her own. She'll talk if she wants to talk. I think that you should respect her boundaries. You're right. I appreciate the advice, by the way. Of course. I'm always willing to lend a sympathetic ear if you need one. Today might not be the happiest of days for the club, but that's alright. Not every day will be happy. Yeah, I mean, it's true. We'll all pull through this together. I hope so. I feel like I shouldn't be going on about the club so normally. But I think Sayori probably needs some normalcy right now. So in the end, I try to get the poem sharing back on track. Anyway, since we're supposed to be sharing poems right now, oh, I almost forgot about it myself. Some person I am, huh? Monica quickly whips her pristine composition notebook. Here's my poem then. Thanks. Interesting. So again, it's different. I wonder if all the poems are different again. It's gonna get interesting now. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick sip. Excuse me. On my nightstand sits an ornate box. Painstakingly crafted, decorated with the most delicate filigree? I think I know what that means. It's like little like etches and designs, right? It's like craftsmanship, but I don't know if that's actually what it means. Intricate lace-like jewelry technique using twisted, curled, or plain thin. Okay, so it's a specific technique. I knew the gist of it. I didn't know it was an actual specific technique. Okay. Painstakingly crafted, decorated with the most delicate filigree. Beautiful. Beautiful. The most beautiful box you'd ever see. Is this Jesse Pinkman right now, making his wooden box? In that box stands a slender porcelain ballerina. No, not stands. Twirls. She is inanimate, yet animate. Cold, yet vibrant. And oh so beautiful. That is a really interesting way to put everything about the ballerina. Sayori! It says just pick Sayori. Just Sayori. We're on the Sayori round. So hello, Sayori. Get out of my head before I do as best you get out of my head. All right, Sayori. Wait, put the silly rope away. Put the silly rope away, Sayori. Okay. Just calm down. Anyways, I was just saying it's interesting the way they describe the ballerina, because it you know, inanimate yet animate, cold yet vibrant, because you know there's no life to her, so she's freezing, but you know she's colorful and she brings happiness. It's interesting. It's an inanimate object that brings a lot of happiness. She spins and spins and spins as the box's melody goes. Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. She neither smiles nor frowns, a permanent look of blank composure painted on her facade. Don't gently open the door, please. All right, I'll aggressively open the door. Sayori, what the hell's going on here? Ah! Sorry. She dances for my amusement, and yet I am evaded by amusement. I am evaded by amusement. The room spins around me. Vertigo. I want answers, but she gives me none. Wait, okay, so this is getting kind of weird now. She dances for my amusement, but I am evaded by amusement. The room spins around me. Vertigo. Okay, so she's getting freaky. I want answers, but she gives me none. So, this is about Monica. This is about Sayori? This is about Monica, who knows that Sayori in the original Doki Literature Club was self-aware when she, in Act 4, when Monica was missing. And that maybe she's somewhat available of the game as well. And Monica wants to reconcile with her friend and talk about deeper things that she cares about because Sayori is her friend. But Sayori is stuck on the script of the game and perhaps unable to break it. And so Monica's not finding any answers talking to her friends because they're all trapped in this endless loop, which is very depressing to think about. So I guess let's kick it open. Is this Act 1 or 2? Well, this is Act 1, but we're doing Doki Doki Blue Skies, actually. It's about Monica. Monica is below Sayori. In what way? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I slammed the box closed, and yet the room still spins. My skin porcelain. Is this all she is meant to be? Is this the meaning she is supposed to derive? Is this the sole purpose of her existence? Oh, so she... Because, so she has become part of the ballerina box. And she realizes that she is... The ballerina box is the game. And all the other girls are like the ballerinas. But now she, too, has become a ballerina. Like, she's been stripped of her uniqueness and awareness. And is now forced to move on this track like the other girls, I think is what's happening. And then her skin cracks, shattering. Oh, is Monica breaking it again? Does this implicate that Monica is breaking out of the ballerina that's encasing her so that she can move again? Mr. Blue Sky, you're lucky you get to crack one of the girls in that mod. Oh yeah, I know we're gonna crack them real good. I just wish I was cracking Monaco. You can't contain the Monica. Absolutely not. Monica is a wild beast who is untamed. She will do what she wants to do. If her passion consumes her, she will consume what she needs. You know, I feel like looking for answers and contemplating your reality are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I had noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. How fitting somber subjects for a somber day. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't one-dimensional creatures. That's what makes people so interesting. You might think that it would be better way for everyone was... You might think that it would be way better if everyone was happy and uncomplicated all the time. But how would we know what happiness was if it weren't for the sadness to compare it to? That's true. That's the whole classic idea of you can only appreciate light in a room of darkness the most. You know, like, if everything was light and a light was on, you wouldn't see it. And if there was a corner that was dark in a dark room, you wouldn't see it. You only notice it with the contrast. And that's life, yin and yang. You know, not to get too philosophical like Monica said, but like seriously, the yin and yang, you know? You need things to be balanced. If everything's too light, everything becomes unmotivated and depressing and blends together. And that's when you stop caring about things and start to lose meaning in life. But on the other hand, if things are too dark and you're too stressed, you can't appreciate the good parts of life because you're too worried about the dark parts. Like, you need to be somewhere like where things are balanced, is what I think. But anyways, I guess that's true. Even so, I'd rather not see my friends so troubled. That's not what she meant, MC, but you're a little dense. It's okay. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Do you ever feel discouraged when something you've put a lot of time into doesn't get as much attention as you thought it would? For instance, you could spend hours in a poem only to have a friend barely glance at it when you show it to them. It might make you feel like doing any more is useless. This is very depressingly true. When you put a lot of effort into something and then like nobody even gives it a damn chance at all. And the sad truth is, the world is so saturated with creative works already that most people won't receive any attention, at least relative to the most popular artists and authors. There's actually not much you can do in that situation besides try your best. However, you should think of things in terms of popularity and number of views. The most important thing should be your own personal self-satisfaction. If you're proud of yourself and your work, then I say that's enough success. That was the most depressing writing tip of the day ever, bruh. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. What? I don't really agree with the MC at all. Why was that depressing? What? I mean, what's the fucking alternative MC? Oh, if people are looking at your thing, shove it in their face. If they're not watching it, be like, what's wrong with you? Look at it! Look at it! That's what the MC wants us to do, you know. Because people can't make their own decisions. No, if people don't want to look at something, it's because they don't want to look at something. And people don't fucking have to look at something. They'll look at it if they're interested. If you make something interesting and you try hard to convince them that it's worth it, and they sit down and watch it and enjoy it, they'll come back for more because they enjoyed that thing. That's what I think. Let's talk to Yuri. I must say, you've done well, Ratsmith. It's clear that you've been putting effort into improving. Tell me, has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, I think so anyway. I'm surprised she likes it. I thought I barely chose any Yuri words. I'm glad to hear that. I hadn't thought of it before, but looking back, sharing our writing has been an enriching experience. I should thank Monica for having us write for the club. I think we were all a bit apprehensive to try something out of the norm. But having read everyone's poetry, I can't say I have it any other way. I don't think I can argue with that. If I'm being totally honest, I've been a bit anxious. Given my lack of writing experience, it's been cool learning about everyone through their poems. Weird choice, MC? Yeah, I don't really know what he meant by that. I think I might have even learned a bit about myself. Is that so, Ransom? I think that this guy just wants everyone to be optimistic, like needlessly, and not admit when things are wrong, and just always look on the bright side. Which, don't get me wrong, it's good to be optimistic, but it's also good to be genuine and real. Like, don't fucking lie to yourself. There's a difference in being optimistic and literally just lying and ignoring a bad situation. You know what? I think so. Well, as I've been told before, I believe writing to be a wonderful way for everyone to express themselves. I suppose in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter if a poem is good or bad. It'd be unfair of me to invalidate one's representation of themselves like that, wouldn't it? I do believe that exploring one's own style is a wonderful thing. That's comforting. I was worried that I had disappointed you in some way. You thought... Why would you think that? I guess your writing is just really good. I feel like mine can't hold a candle to it. Is that so? Yuri places a hand on her chin, apparently deep in thought. I'm so sorry. I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable with my writing. How ignorant of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. All I'm saying is that your writing impresses me. I hope that one day you can write poems that carry the same kind of impact as yours, you know. I see. Forgive me, Ratsmith, I'm just a little too used to it. Used to what? Being disliked. Yuri. I shouldn't be saying that, should I? I'm sorry if that felt awkward. Do you mind if we move on from that? Alright. Would you mind if I read your poem now? Oh, of course. Here, I hope you enjoy it. I have a hard time reading her handwriting sometimes. Forlorn, I think it says? Forlorn. Pastel palettes shiver and shake. Underneath... What does that say? Goss amen? What does it say? I don't... Gossamer? Wait, what? What is gossamer? Is that a fucking word? Is that how I'm reading it? Gossamer? Gossamer refers to something extremely light, delicate, or insubstantial, often describing fine, filmy cobwebs that float in the air. What? That's a word. Let me read this. Pastel palettes shiver and shake underneath my gossamer words. Out of reach, my shoulders ache. You float away my pleas unheard. So she's doing an A-B rhyme scheme. Interesting. Okay, I don't know what this means so far. Lost in the silent charcoal mist, I try to touch your silky hair. Glowing embers of passionate fists whirling around in the amethyst air. Verdant. Quadrilateral clovens navigate my rusty veins. Help me last until it's over. Take control, grab the reins. I hope one day to see you again and hear your soothing silent tune. I'll patiently wait for the moment when I'm shattered under your gentle moon. Okay, I think this poem might be about something obvious and basic, but I can't seem to figure out what it is. Pastel palette shiver and shake. Underneath my gossamer words. Out of my reach, my shoulders ache. You floating away, my pleas unheard. So this just is saying that her words aren't reaching someone, I think, is what all this is saying here. Lost in the silent charcoal mist, I try to touch your silky hair. Silent charcoal mist, so like a dark black room. I try to touch your silky hair. Glowing embers of passionate fists whirling around in amethyst air. Is that like the hair? I don't really understand this part. So she's lost in the dark, trying to... Oh, so she's saying that she's lost in the dark and she's trying to touch this beautiful, bright, colorful air. Like she's like your air, your aura is vibrant and she wants to be around you, but she's stuck in this darkness, is how she views it. Verdant quadrilateral clovens navigate my rusty veins. Help me last until it's over. Take control, grab the reins. I hope one day to see you again and hear your soothing silent tune. I'll patiently wait for the moment when I'm sheltered under your gentle moon. Okay, alright, it's a simple poem. I was overthinking it. So she's just saying that she thinks she lives in a world of darkness and that her words won't reach you, but she wants to reach you and be a part of your colorful, soothing world that takes her out of her darkness. That's what it's saying. I get it. I'm sorry if this isn't the most interesting piece, but I wanted to try writing with a prompt in mind. Sounds like you restricted you a bit. Did you not want to write it? Okay, yeah, so she was writing about something more basic. She even admits it, which is fine. I like this poem, actually. Oh, it's not that. It's just I've been thinking a lot about my writing recently. I felt like I should try and challenge myself a bit. I see. So what was the inspiration behind this one? Yuri takes a breath, apparently thinking of what to say. I suppose it's about an internal struggle between one's own desires and their best interests. It's important. Internal struggle between one's own desires and their best interests. So I think she's putting herself down. I think that either me as the player, or Natsuki, maybe, is what the poem is about. That's the amethyst air, the silky ember hair that she wants to be a part of. It could be Natsuki. It could be the main character. I actually don't think it's the main character, though. Might even be Natsuki. But she says she desires it, but it's against her own best interest. She's putting herself down. It's important for those we care about to be happy, even if it means we cannot be happy ourselves. Okay, so she's really putting herself down. She thinks that she talks to us or Natsuki, that she's actually going to bring us down to her level, is what she's viewing it as or something. I imagine it's something I'll need to come to terms with. She mumbles that last part, as though she were thinking out loud. So I definitely think I understood the poem correctly, but that's a little depressing, Yuri. I see. Well, thanks for sharing, Yuri. Yes, of course, Ratsmith. Okay. I'll do a couple more. Alright, Sayori. Let's see what you have to say. I like this one a lot, Ratsmith. It's probably your best one so far. Oh, well, thanks. I had a feeling you like this one in particular. I wonder if she's still going to walk home or not. I don't know. It's been pretty on script so far, but I know it's going to go pretty off script soon. Oh, why's that? Well, I was thinking of things you like while I was writing it. Really? Yeah, I think I connect the most with your writing style. I'm honestly a little surprised. I thought you would have preferred the others. Why? My poetry is nothing special, Ratsmith. Look at Yuri's, for example. Her style is way more sophisticated. And Natsuki's is so bouncy and effective. Hey, don't just say that. Just because your style is different, it doesn't mean it's bad or anything. Your style's unique. Your poems have a really nice sense of innocence and nostalgia to them. I mean, you managed to make me feel nostalgic about a memory I've never actually experienced with your Dear Sunshine poem. It made me think of happier times from my childhood. And I really liked that. It made you happy? Yep, your poems put a smile on my face, Sayori. The other girls' poems are great, don't get me wrong, but like I said, I connect the most with yours. I hope that cheers you up a little bit. For just a moment, that vacant look of melancholy that's been plaguing her face disappears as she smiles a genuine smile. Thank you, Redsmith. That means more than you can imagine. Am I starting to get through to her? Maybe now's the best time to ask what's on her mind. By the way, Sayori, I've been meaning to ask you. But pessimistic thoughts suddenly flood my mind. What if she doesn't feel comfortable talking about it right now? Sarah would probably approach me with her concerns if she felt comfortable doing so. After all, everyone has their off days, right? I guess it's only normal for her to act a little different from time to time. I don't want to come across as pushy or demanding, even though I'm concerned for her. With a heavy sigh, I changed what I was originally going to ask. Have you thought about what you want to do for the festival? Monica said we'd be doing a variety of things, such as decorations and poster advertisements. Judging by the relief on Sayori's face, I'm guessing she initially expected me to probe her for further on her behavior. It's funny you mentioned that. She said she was going to discuss that with everyone today after we all shared our poems. Wow, I'm a real psychic, aren't I? A what? A sidekick? A sidekick? It means someone who can read minds into the future. Oh, what am I thinking of then? Breakfast? She sticks her tongue out at me. And just like that, the playful banter and lighthearted teasing is back. Maybe I've been worrying too much. Looks like she's feeling a bit better, right? Well, I guess I can show you my poem now. She still feels a bit off. Fairy tale. In a kingdom far, far away, there was a castle. In the castle, there was a wish. The wish came to be long, long ago. She was made to be an angel, but I wasn't an angel. I was just a wish to make everyone happy. I took on their burdens and did what I could. I kept their dreams like a guardian should. It seeds my efforts and then spread far and wide. I feed them with power I found deep inside. People liked me when I made things right, but they got used to it and stopped believing so much. I watched the children playing and felt sad, but I was happy too. I really was. It truly was enough to be fairy godmother, the one everyone depended and trusted. But time kept passing on as I gave my all. I had nothing left and I couldn't stand tall, but I kept going on as I'd always done, a soldier in battle with nowhere to run. Even wishes get tired too. Once everyone was happy, my job was done. But what came after? I could see darkness on the horizon. Quick, make it all go away. When everything's big and bright, what more could anyone wish for? Nobody knew how long it would keep up, but they kept living happily, happily, happily ever after. Okay, so upon first reading, I still understand what this one is, but so Sayori, it's continuing off of her Bottles poem. At least the theme of it is. So Sayori apparently views herself as the wishing genie-like godmother who grants everybody wishes and gives them little things to, help them on their adventures and their quests. But what if so many wishes are granted that everybody's already happy with what they have, and she no longer has a job, quote unquote. She no longer is viewed as this way to get, it ends all, I don't know exactly how to word what I'm trying to say, but she feels like her use has run out. But Sayori, that's not true. Maybe you help them a lot. Why wouldn't they just want to talk to you? If my friend helped me through a dark time and they made me smile and laugh, I sure as hell wouldn't just fucking avoid that source of happiness because I'm happy now. That doesn't even make sense. I don't really agree with that. But I know she's depressed and she's not thinking logically. But it is actually a really good poem, though. I'm surprised at the writing quality of Doki Blue Skies. This is a pretty good poem. I like it. So what did you think? Well, Sayori, I had no idea you could write like this. This is something else. Have the others seen this? No, not yet. You're the first one I've shown it to. What an honor, eh? So, what's this one about? From what I can gather, it's about someone who tries to keep everyone happy, right? She nods. People liked that, but eventually they kind of got used to it. Well, that's okay, because at least they were still happy. And this person, the kingdom's wish, even she gets a little tired from time to time. But as long as everyone's happy, that's her job. She's happy when the others are happy. That's the most important thing. I look back at the poem, trying to pick up on the more subtle meanings. But surely the angel doesn't have to be alone. People don't just have to depend on her to be happy. That's what I'm saying. Thank you. Surely the angel could share the responsibility, right? I don't know, maybe I'm looking too much into this. I just feel kind of sorry for her. I blink. Am I seriously empathizing with a fictional angel? Maybe I'm really getting into this poetry thing. I'm glad my poems can get such a reaction out of you, Ratsmith. I really put a lot of thought into this one last night. And you seem to pick up on it. An uncomfortable dawn of realization. It became quite clear how this poem relates to Sayori. It's not going to have much luck questioning that, though. Well, I hope the angel finds happiness soon. Maybe she should share her burdens with other people. She might be surprised at how receptive the people of the kingdom are. But then they'll be sad. That would be selfish. Or maybe they'll be happy to give something back to their angel. After all, she was keeping them happy. It's only fair they get to give something back, right? A shake of the head and a sad smile is my only response. Come on, Sayori. Don't be like that. Chat, please let me know if you guys are enjoying Doki Blue Skies in general. But also, do you guys want more? At least a little more? I'm fine with just diving on the Doki if you guys like story time and are, you know, relaxing to this. But I'm also fine with stopping it here. Or just taking a break for 5 minutes. But what do you guys want to do? Are you feeling like you've had enough of Blue Sky, or do you want to see some more? I think if we do more, though, I'm going to take like a 5-minute break to get a drink and wash my face a little bit. But I am enjoying this little goofy ass stream that we have. Well, it's not really goofy. It's actually getting kind of, I don't know, kind of deep, kind of interesting. I'm enjoying it. That's what I'm saying.
The blue.
All right, now here's a really dumb meme. What's playing? That's not what I have on the screen. Sorry about that, chat.
The blue.
Here. I don't check out this this really fucking silly meme really quick. Oops, what the hell? Where did it go? There it is. Why does it do this? Just scroll once, bitch.
One heals you, and the red one makes you handsome.
Okay.
But then you explode.
Damn.
But the blue one
I don't know, I think that's funny. The blue one heals you, the red one makes you handsome. Damn. Oh, it's beautiful. But anyways, man, as you say, let's see some more. Alright, I could just do a little break. I don't, is everybody else gone? Or maybe they're just on a break too, I don't know. But yeah, I'm fine with doing more. Also, thanks, Zyka, for banning that fucking viewer bot thing. But yeah, you guys down for more? I'm here feeling really sleepy. Yeah, I'm also feeling a little bit sleepy. I could, well, I don't know. I could stop here. I could. I could also read you to bed. You could just keep the stream on and fall asleep to it. And listen to Natsuki's poem as we zonk out. But if you know, obviously if you're into it, you don't want to miss it, I'm fine with stopping. But yeah, I do think at the very least I'm going to take like a 5-minute break then. Before I read anymore. That works too. Alright, sounds good. Let's do some more. Read to me, Papa. Okay. Don't forget to stretch though. It's very healthy for your joints, and it's healthy for your mind. So a little stretch break. Stretch break. Get a drink. It's good for you. Healthy for you. But yes, I will be back shortly. And during this break, I'm going to play this relaxing iteration of the Happy Thoughts poem by Sayori. That's what I'll do. So let me just quickly save the game. And turn this off for just a second here. But, yeah. I will keep this BRB screen up until I'm back. So, yeah, BRB.
I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles. All in a row, in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends, and they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight to see the sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream Every step you take, every choice you make brings you closer to the dream. In the light of day or the dark of night, hold on to your vision, let it gleam. Fly high, reach for the sky, don't let your dreams pass you by. With your heart as your guide, take the leap and soar with pride. Fly high, reach for the sky, stretch your hands and let your dream go by. Let your heart be the guide you need. Take to the air with pride. Indeed, soar. The path ahead may not be clear. You might stumble, you might face your fear. But remember what you're fighting for. Leave the worries at the door. You've got strength you didn't know before. And a future that you're meant to explore. Fly high, reach for the sky. Don't let your dreams pass you by. With your heart as your guide, take the leap and soar with pride. Fly high, reach for the sky. Stretch your hands, don't let your dream go by. Let your heart be the guide you need. Take to the air with pride. Indeed, soar. The world is. Every step you take up on the ground, every choice makes a resounding sound, drawing you closer to where you belong, to the dream you held for so long. In the light of day or the dark of night, hold your vision, keep it burning bright. Leap high, aim for the sky, don't let your dreams just pass you by. With your heart as a guide inside, kick the earth and leap with pride. Leap high, reach for the sky, stretch your hands, don't let it die. Trust your heart, let it be your guide. Launch yourself and leap with pride. Just soar. The path ahead might be unclear. You might stumble, you might feel your fear. But remember what you leave your worries outside the door. You have strength you
Anyhow.
never known. A future.
I have literally no idea what's playing right now. This is not my song. Don't know what's going on. Sorry. What the hell are you guys listening
Your mind.
to? Anyhow. I'm back. And more importantly, I'm back with a drink. Oh, also. Let me just turn off this damn light. There we go. I'm not gonna do that on right now. Alright, anyhow. I am here, and I am queer. Who's still with us, chat? Also, Coffee. Coffee sent me a picture of a anime girl eating a hamburger. Nani? On Discord, celebrate your friendship anniversary. Coffee. It's our 9-year friendship anniversary of Discord. And we've known each other far before Discord on Skype and Mabby. That is crazy. 9 fucking years. That is unbelievable. Wow. I can't believe it's been that long. Also, Timon says, wow. He says, I'm kinda here. Damn, 9 years, yo. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyhow, let's check out Natsuki.
This one's alright.
Alright.
It's about average, not amazing, not terrible.
Well, at least I'm trying.
I never said you weren't. It just isn't my style.
Alright, nothing wrong with that. People have their opinions.
Yep.
This is awkward.
The poems are kind of like decent, I guess is the word.
This comes off very rude and passive aggressive.
It feels like there's potential in them, but it just stops short of it.
It's on my screen. I thought it was in the game.
Well, any tips to finally reach this potential you keep talking about?
Oh, that was not Natsuki. Any tips to reach the potential you keep talking about?
Ha! Coming to the pro for tips, are you? Well, right then! I'll help you out this time!
Natsuki examines my poem once more.
Alright, I think I know what the problem is, bitch! It's your language! It's mediocre as fuck!
My language?
Like the words you use, there's nothing really special about them, they're just average words. I think you should use some softer words, like my poems.
So I should start writing like you is what you're saying?
Well, my poems are the best.
Oh my god, she's so self-indulgent. Seeing Natsuki's so proud of her own work, I can't help but smile. Bruh, she's so rude, Jesus. Yeah, truly. Alright, Natsuki, whatever you say. Let's see your poem now.
Oh yeah, here.
Something happy. Cookies and cream. And my own happy place. Fresh and warm sunshine on a breeze. And a breeze on my face. These are the things that happiness means. Just folded laundry. Hot from the dryer. Lifts up my spirits. So they can't go much higher. Whoa, hold on. Let me reread this. I like weirdly zoned out and I'm not catching what I was saying here. Cookies and cream and my own happy place. Fresh and warm sunshine and a breeze on my face. These are the things that happiness means. Just folded laundry, hot from the dryer. Lifts up my spirits so they can't go much higher. Puppies and kitties. And cute bunnies too. All cuddled up with small barks, squeaks, and mews. These are the things that make me beam. Sleeping in a big soft bed. Listening to rain pit-pat overhead. Talking with friends and laughing aloud. All worries now gone and playing around. These are the things that fill my dreams. But sometimes this happiness is hard to find. I know darkness lingers in everyone too. And some people feel the eternal blues. So here's a poem from me to you. Please know that people are alike. If we stick together, we'll be alright. Let's talk and laugh about happy things and find the joy that true friends can bring. Okay, that's a simple and surprisingly cheery poem without really any dark undertones to it.
Yeah, you know what this poem's about, right?
You wrote it for Yuri, right? Oh wait, really? What? Oh, well, I kind of just thought it was addressed to the entire club, but I'm sure.
I wouldn't say. Well, actually, yeah. I wrote it after seeing how much effort Yuri was putting into changing.
Oh, I actually like that. I'm kind of surprised she wrote it. Yeah. I will say in our playthrough, we never got one of the best poems that she wrote. Her I'll Be Your Beach poem is pretty good. I actually like that one quite a bit. But you don't get it in the Yuri round.
Well, not for me, but...
Don't worry, I know what you mean. Okay.
Anyway, I guess
You were...
Shut up! I was childish, alright? I was just got caught up in the moment. It's hard for me to let go of that sort of stuff. But yeah, after writing 2 negative poems, a positive poem was really refreshing.
I do like the feel of this poem. It really is something happy.
Yeah, I mean, I was feeling happy when I was writing it, so naturally, the mood would be happy.
The ending is a bit bittersweet, though.
Yeah, about that. I was thinking about Yuri probably has problems that I don't know about. I mean, all people do, right? So I guess the message at the end was that even if we all have our problems, and even if we're all feeling sad, if we look towards the friends, we can find happiness.
Sorry.
You know, joy and solidarity and shit.
Solidarity, eh? It's a very Yuri-ish word.
Well, I was thinking about what Yuri would call it, so... And I'm not dumb, you know! I do know big words! Like biatch! I just consciously decide not to use them.
Alright, I get you. I think Yuri will really appreciate your poem, though.
Hey, she better.
Wow. Okay, everyone. We're all done sharing poems, right? In which case, let's start figuring out what we're all going to do for the festival.
Ah, you still remembered.
I'll pretend that I didn't hear that. Anyway, as I was saying,
Well, I already know what I'm doing.
that's right. Natsuki will be making her specialty, cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted, motherfucker!
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori, you mentioned goodie bags earlier, if I remember correctly. Yep, I want to make goodie bags for everyone. Oh, this is new. And put it in little quotes, bookmarks, and candies. Ah, yes, that was a great idea. People will love that. Indeed, we're glad you're helping, Sayori. Oh, you guys, it's nothing special. The cupcakes sound amazing, though.
Of course, because I'll be making them, bitch!
We all share a collective laugh. How about you, Yuri? Ideally, I'd like to do something that could enhance the atmosphere of our performances. I'd like to experiment with some aromatherapy as well, if that's okay with you. Of course, that's fine. I'm excited to see what you come up with. You've also got beautiful handwriting, so perhaps something that involves that. Yuri ponders for a moment. How about banners and decorations? It's funny that you mentioned that. I was just about to say that myself. Well, great minds think alike, right? She shares a laugh and Yuri turns to me. Anyway, that just leaves you, Ratsmith. The only club member who's useless. Don't say that. In fact, it looks like all of us have a lot of work to do for the festival. I'm pretty sure I speak for everyone I say that some help would be much appreciated. So it's basically a choice between who to spend my weekend with. Why do I suddenly feel so nervous? Ugh. I suppose I could use a bit of help. Wrath, you help with these. Sorry, Chad.
Not that I really need it, but if you want to help bake, I could always have you do some dirty work, you dirty boy.
That sounded weird.
But if you help, you better not sneak a cupcake to eat.
Natsuki, I doubt Ratsmith will want to help you if you make him out to be a burden. If you don't need any help, I believe you'd be better off assisting someone else.
Well, that's for him to decide. Maybe he likes bacon. Have you ever thought of that? Besides, how hard could making decorations be anyway?
It's not as though I'm speaking for myself. Monica and Sayori would likely be appreciative of help as well. And not that it really matters, but decorating requires a lot of creativity and meticulous work.
So does bacon. You've never baked a day in your life. How could you possibly know?
Throughout their bickering, I can't help but notice Sayori hasn't said a word. Does she not want me to help her? Or am I just overthinking this? It's impossible to think properly with the arguing going on. Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, it's like Natsuki said, Ratsmith's the only one who gets to decide how he'd like to contribute. There's nothing to argue over him like he's the last boy on Earth. I think it's fair that each of us have plenty of work to do.
There's nothing with him being a boy!
I agree! We're merely discussing our workloads! Looks like Monica has untied Natsuki and Yuri with a common enemy. Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez! Can we just move on already?
Alright, moving on then. Ratsmith, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me, varying expressions playing on their faces. Monica! Sorry, chat. Let me calm down. And we're on the Sayori rat, so I should probably pick Sayori, right? But what if I want to pick fucking Monica? What if I want to pick Monica? What if that's what I want? Are you guys gonna be mad at me if I pick Monica? What do you guys say? Do you guys have a preference? Anything at all? I might take abstinence as silence in this case because I want to pick Monica. I don't know if Cobbie's still here. I just didn't know if you heard me say it's our 9-year anniversary. No, I'm not here. Oh, I just didn't know if you heard me earlier. But yeah, it's 9 fucking years of being friends strictly on Discord. That is crazy to me. That's absolutely crazy. Oh, I went to eat? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, no, that's insane. I can't fucking believe that. And we've known each other for a bit before Discord as well, so that's crazy. Monica will probably direct you to pick someone else. Yeah, that's true. I kind of want to click it to see, though. I really want to pick Monica. But I don't think there's a full Monica rat, so it probably is going to make me pick someone else. Oh, man. Let me just see what she says. Let me just see what she says. I just saved it. I'll load if she just says something like that. Well, I think it'd probably be best suited for helping Monica. You're damn right. Monica. Woo! Monica, come over here, girl. I meant, yeah, Monica. Hey, how's it going? Oh, really, Rat Smith? How so?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like she has the most work or anything. Heck, even Yuri has more work to do.
What's that shade for, Natsuki? Natsuki, it's not a competition.
Hey!
Although, to tell you the truth, I wouldn't have to agree, not to put any pressure on you or anything, Rat Smith. I just think that my job is honestly suited for one person. After all, I'm going to be designing the pamphlets on my laptop. Not sure you can really contribute to that. I guess that's true. Well, if you're sure you don't need help, then don't worry about me. My mom does graphic design too, so I do have my resources if I need help. Yeah, this is a womp womp. Anyway, I'm happy you offered to help me, though. Yeah, no problem. So sorry to make you choose again, but do you have a preference for who to help? Monica! Yeah, I knew that was gonna fucking happen, but I wanted that Monicussi! I wanted the Monicussi! Oh, give me Sayori. Yeah, I knew it. I know, I just wanted to see. I really wanted to see. Hey, Sayori. I felt that was like he got a little frisky with it. Hey, Sayori. It's been a while since we've hung out together, hasn't it? Be a lot of fun making these goodie bags, I reckon. Mind if I give you a hand with them? She doesn't look quite as happy as I hoped she would be. Are you sure? I wouldn't want to bore you. Plus, it really isn't that much work. Others have a lot more to do, so I'm sure they'll get more out of your help than I would. I exchanged looks with Yuri, Natsuki, and Monica. None of us really know how to react. It's okay, Sayori. Really, it's no problem. I work well alone. It wouldn't cause any hassle.
Yeah, relax. I've baked loads of cupcakes before, remember? This will be a walk in the park.
Sorry, no matter who we picked, the outcome would pretty much be the same. We've all got work to do. Our tasks are all equally important to making sure the festival runs smoothly. Don't feel bad about it. Natsuki chose you himself. It's what he wants to do. Besides, it's good that he's going to be with you, because we need someone who can keep you from eating all of the candies. Hey, man, gosh! Kidding. Seriously, enjoy yourself, guys. You two will have a lot of fun. Sayori weekend. This is complete. Sayori weekend. Can you believe it, guys? Me and Sayori are gonna be hanging out this weekend. Wow. I'm so excited, guys. Wow. Sorry. Have a lot of fun. I can sense it. Sayori still doesn't look overly convinced, but she smiles and nods at us. Am I really that much of a burden to work with? No, Ratso, don't think like that. It's just because she's got something bothering her, that's all. Okay, well, that's settled then. Everyone knows what they're doing, and Ratsmith is going to be helping Sayori. I think that everything's sorted then. I'll see everyone on Monday. Don't force yourself to practice your pose. You know, when we do the second run of Doki Blue Skies, I'm probably going to skip through all of this first 3 days of poetry sharing. That's like essentially the first game. And just kind of zone in specifically on the new content, because I want to see what the original stuff is like. I want to get freaky with Yuri if it lets us, which I think it will. But I'm curious what the Sayori rout's going to entail, because we're reaching the end of the setup. Like, all of the build-up and immersing you in Doki Literature Club without the horror and the crazy manipulation and stuff. It's gonna... I've seen it. There's, like, a lot of original backgrounds and outfits and shit. Like, it's gonna get different. So I'm curious where this is going. So let's see. It'll be fun, guys, I promise. What the fuck? The others zipped out so quickly. Natsuki rolls her eyes as she leaves the class, and Yuri and Monica in tow. As she passes by the door, Monica turns to us. Take care of yourself, Sayori. She gives her a gentle smile. Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm curious, but it's best not to ask. Their business, after all. Ready to walk home again? Sure, let's go. Yeah, she's off. She's a bit off. So I was thinking about tomorrow. We'll probably have to head to town to grab supplies for the goodie bags. Is that okay with you? That's fine. What time should I meet you and where? You can meet at my place. Also, seeing as we have a lot of work to do, let's make it bright and early. I know we have a big day ahead of us, but could we not make it too early? Still a bit lazy, I see. She doesn't smile at the lighthearted jab. Strange, I thought she'd bounce off it and call me a meanie or stick her tongue out. That look on her face. No, it's just, I guess I'm not really an early riser. No worries, I guess if we both got on with it, we could get everything finished earlier than I imagined. Would 11 a.m. be okay? Yeah, I can work with that. Guess it means I get a lie in as well. Thank you. Anyway, there's a few shops we can go around in town. I think we'll need to go to the arts and crafts store along with the sweets one. Yeah, sounds good to me. You have a number, right? Just text me if there's any changes to our plans. Otherwise, I'll see you on Sunday at 11. Okay. I wonder if they're going to skip Saturday again. I'm trying to walk off to the houses. Oh, and Radsmith? Yeah? Sorry about how I've been acting today. I promise you I'll be fine tomorrow. Today's been a strange day. Oh, so we're going to buy stuff tomorrow. And then we're going to... on Sunday... Wait, what? I don't know. Today's been a strange day. Just when I thought I was getting closer with Sayori, it makes me think... Are there any other harbor... Is there... It makes me think, are any of the other girls harboring some sort of hidden side to them? Yes. Who knows? All of them are. All of them are. Ah, the little adorable screen. This is so silly. Original music. It's already Sunday. Knowing that I'll be spending a day alone with Sayori is kind of weird. Not in a bad way or anything. It's been a long time since we've had a day out. I'm getting Doki Summertime vibes all of a sudden for no reason at all. Still, I'm looking forward to it. I just hope whatever's been bugging her on Friday is gone. It was really hard seeing her like that. I shake my head. No, it's a new day today. It'll be much better. My mind drifts while I wait for her. I subconsciously recall a memory from a long time ago. Our parents took us to a fair that came to town. We must have been around 11. I managed to win Sayori a giant cuddly cow plushie in one of those shooting minigame things. Oh, the fucking Mr. Cow plushie. That's funny. Well, actually, my dad did. I couldn't aim for my life. That's when I realized that video games don't train you to shoot in real life. I smile at the memory. I'm actually not bad at shooting in real life. I haven't done it in a long-ass time, though. Does she remember it as well? Well, actually, I've never fired a real gun, so let me retract off of that. But I have shot mock guns, like I had a metal BB rifle. It was full size though. It was pretty heavy, but that thing was fun. It just didn't have a lot of recoil to it. But I used to set up soda cans throughout the backyard on top of like rooftops and just, I don't know, little things like little tree branches. And I would like legitimately put on music and see how fast I could shoot like 20 different recycled soda cans. I used to fucking love that. That was fun. I liked that. And that was at my dad's house. He was out like a little more rural area, so it wasn't that weird. Never have shot a gun besides paintball guns. Surprisingly, I've never used a paintball gun, actually, believe it or not. Just BB and metal BB guns, really. Never gone to the shooting range, although I've been invited a few times, but I don't know. Part of me doesn't know how much I would enjoy it. But I don't know. I might honestly go sometime. The buzzing of the doorbell brings me back to the present. Most likely it's Sayori. Oh, it's this background again. It's not in the actual game, but I've seen this in a lot of mods. I wonder if it's an unused? Maybe it's unused, yeah. Yeah, there she is. She's gone for a pretty casual outfit. It's simple, but works really well on her. Hi, Red Smith. Want to go? Ready to go then? Hey, sure am. Let's get going, Dad! Let's get going, girlie! Sorry. I gently close the door behind me, and we step out into the street. It's a bright, sunny day, not too hot, and there's a gentle breeze. Perfect. It's perfect. Everything about it, down to the littlest detail. You know the meme I'm talking about? So, where are we going first then? Well, I made a list of the stuff that we'll need, so that'll be a big help. I fish out a small sheet of paper from my pocket. On it, I've written what we need and where to get the items. Are we gonna fuck? So we need bookmarks, some sweets, ribbon, and some gift bags. To be honest, I have no idea where we can get the gift bags and the ribbon. I was planning to go to the arts and crafts store in town, but apparently it's shut down recently. Oh, really? That's okay. I actually have some gift bags and ribbons at home. Thank God, that's pretty convenient. Should have mentioned it yesterday, though. Sorry, must have forgot. That's okay. I'm curious, why do you have those two things, though? What do you use it for? Oh, I don't use them for anything. They're left over from a birthday party I had years ago. I think it was my 10th one. You remember it, right? She looks at me with puppy dog eyes. I haste and try to recall. Something about you getting cake all over your face, right? Hey, you did too. She looks really weird at this angle. In this outfit, it looks so funny. I laugh as I realize I can't claim innocence here. Guilty as charged. Well, with those two items down, we just have to visit the bookstore and the supermarket. Which one are you going to first? Let's start with the bookstore. It's closer. Whatever you say. As we walk, I notice... Oh, it's this background again. I notice Sayori contentedly a slight... The Doki-verse! All the mods, it's all part of the grand Doki-verse. I'm going to make a Doki mod tier list eventually. I have so many Doki videos to make anyway. Notice Sayori humming contentedly, a slight skip in her step. I forgot how adorable she can be. She's always so cheery. It's like she lives in her own little world. She looks like she's back to normal again. To say I'm relieved would be an understatement. Almost like a weight has been lifted off of my shoulders. Hey, Sayori. You look like you're in a much better mood today. Of course. I said I'd be fine today, remember? So here I am. It's a relief to see you back to your normal self. You really had me worried on Friday. Don't need to worry about me, silly. How have you been anyway? Good, good. Never thought I'd be writing poems in my free time, but hey, it's a real change of pace from what I'm used to, but I'm not complaining. Sayori giggles. What? Oh, nothing, nothing. I just didn't see you as the poetic type, that's all. All those video games, I guess. You really got into them over the past few years. I shift uncomfortably. I feel like this is a reference to us drifting. After all, she's not wrong. As I become more inclusive, I turn to gaming as an escape. As I guess as bruh, please do. We're in the Doki line, truly. Well, truth be told, I didn't really think I was a poet either. I guess I never really realized how much I enjoy literature. I shrug off the comment about gaming. I want to enjoy today after all. I mean, you already showed me this cool book. Maybe not cool, but it was pretty interesting. Something about a girl who escapes from this weird human experiment prison. All sorts of horrible stuff happens to her. Sorry, Pout's looking very disapproving. I don't like the sound of that at all. Sounds really scary. I hate to live in a world where horrible stuff like that happened to me. Well, it looks like Sayori's wonderful innocence never went anywhere. I'd hate for anything bad to happen to you too, Sayori. I'd never let it happen. You're so sweet, Ratsmith. You know that? I used to be protective of Sayori when we were kids. Guess not much has changed, even after so much time apart. Oh, this is the bookstore background there. It's the Doki-verse! We're in the Doki-verse! We're in the Doki-verse! So it turns out the bookstore is actually in a library. It's pretty small, but after glancing around, it seems to have what we need. Alright, here we are. Let's see what they have. I make a beeline for a rack of shelves carrying a nice variety of bookmarks that include all different colors and sizes. Sayori wanders over, her eyes wide at all the choices. Oh, so many to choose from! Yep, I would have guessed that there's demand for bookmarks of all things. This blue one is really nice. I look over, slightly wearily. I forgot how excitable she could be. It's a bookmark with a blue koala. Who makes a bookmark with a blue koala? What? Sayori seems to love it, though. Before I even get to say anything, she starts gushing over another bookmark. Look at this little red one. It's got a little ribbon shake on it. Guys, I have a bookmark that I use when I read, because I do read, actually. And it's just Boa Hancock from One Piece, like sitting in her classic outfit on a snake. It's fucking fantastic. Anyways. Well, at least this one is a bit more justifiable. Look at these, Ratsmith. They've got little puns on them. Sure enough, there's a row of little bookmarks bearing a picture of objects with puns related to them. Maz, it's time to lock in. This is where the puns start. An apple with the quote, "You are the apple of my eye." Oh, God. A cutesy, smiling cartoon bacon with the words, "I like you more than bacon." That's not even a pun. Okay, that one actually kind of made me laugh. What do you mean? What? Is there a pun? What did I not get? I like you more than bacon? Isn't that just kind of a silly saying? It's not really a... What is the pun of? I don't get it. Yeah, I'll admit I like the bacon one. The apple one's too cheesy, though. Everybody's all scrunched up trying to decide which bookmarks to get. Probably better off getting the plain ones, Sayori. These are just for strangers coming to our performances. No point in getting the cutesy, punny ones. Aww, no fun. Hey, I'll get you the donut one, though. Donut one has a smiley donut with the words, donut. Donut, you know how amazing you are. Oh, really? Thank you. I love it. It's not hard to make Sayori smile. In the end, went for a pack of plain, colorful bookmarks. Got the job done, right? I think Sayori forgets that not everyone's into the stuff she's into. After the bookmarks are out of the way, we wander over to the supermarket. So, we just need the sweets, right? Mm-hmm. Do me a favor, don't spend hours trying to choose some, okay? I know you're like that with candy. Hey, it's not my fault I've got a sweet tooth. Oh? Whose fault is that then? She sticks her tongue out at me. Bruh. Silly. This background looks vaguely familiar. I think this was, I think this might have also been in summertime. There must be like a, I don't know, like a base with a bunch of backgrounds to use for these. I don't know. As predicted, Sayori is beyond excited. Like a real kid in a candy store. Well, she's technically not in a candy store, but saying that doesn't really sound as good when it's a supermarket, does it? Red Smith, there aren't any cookies here. I decide to humor her. Oh no, seriously? That's heartbreaking. I know! How can they call themselves a supermarket if they don't have any cookies? It's crazy, yeah. Anyway, we still have a lot to do when we get home. So let's make some choices now, shall we? Okay. We'll browse the selection, pondering which candy would be the best to buy. Hey, Sayori, what's your favorite flavor of licorice? Strawberry, why? Oh, no reason, just wondering. Strawberry licorice it is. I'm going to keep this as a surprise for her. Although doing these little thoughtful things for her makes me pause. Sayori told me, I used to look out for her back when we still hung out, that I really stopped doing all that. I find that kind of hard to believe given how naturally I find looking out for her to be. I think these will be okay, don't you think? She points to the bag, which is filled with an assortment of chocolates and other sweets. There's milk chocolate in here, toffee chocolate, peppermints, all sorts of stuff. People are gonna love it. They sure will. Chat. This game has NSFW in it. This is like the most wholesome Doki mod I have ever seen. And we've played the Christmas mods and the goofy ones and fucking summertime. And this one is just so like down to earth. It's not even like cracking jokes constantly like summertime or being horny or seeming like it has like a horror ulterior motive or just going for memes. It's just like weirdly genuine and wholesome. So it's how is it gonna get freaky? I'm confused. When this is gonna get freaky? Maybe? Yeah, I don't know. Okay. We still got a lot to do, don't forget. Looks like Sayori's got the chocolate side of things handled. I decided to look for fruity sweets. I love fruity candies, actually, even though I don't like candy all that much. Alright. I think that'll do. Oh, time to leave already? Only freaky when Natsuki does her oinga boinga sploinga. Hey, if we like the mod enough after I do the Sayori route and Yuri one, I'll try the Natsuki one, see how I feel about it. But man, she's bitchy in this mod. God. Maybe we're gonna be a brat tamer. Alright, I'll shut the fuck up. Could you do me a teeny tiny favor? Let me guess. Buy you some cinnamon buns. How did you know? Oops, did I skip something? Oh, no. Whenever our parents took us shopping together, you used to always ask your mom for the same exact thing. She blushes a little, turning away. Guess some things never change, right? I smile back at her. It's the little things in Sarah that really warm my heart. I'm definitely not complaining. This is kind of heartwarming. Hands filled with candy, we head to the register to pay. The cashier gives us a stern look, almost like he's disapproving of all the sugar we're carrying. Sarah is totally oblivious, probably too busy thinking about which candy she can get away with eating. Okay, so that's everything. Let's head home and get started with the quotes. Okay. Wait, the quotes? The quotes? What did I mean? What quotes? What do you mean? I also skipped this. Okay, although I need to grab the goodie bags and ribbon from my place. So you should go home and get your computer up and running while I do that. That way by the time I'm back at yours, you'll be good to go. She really has a knack for showing initiative when I least expect it. Her idea is pretty smart though, so I roll with it. Great thinking, here. Hand me the bookmarks so I can take them home. I'll see you in a bit. Just give me a buzz when you're outside. Sure thing. I make my way upstairs and boot up my computer, tossing the bookmarks onto the desk. The machine whirs to life. I sit back, idly thinking about literature. There's probably some really deep quotes out there. I laugh softly to myself, imagining how much someone like Yuri would resonate with those wise words. She'll probably appreciate the quotes the most. For the second time today, the sound of the doorbell ringing jolts me back into reality. Once again, it's Sayori with Mom Spaghetti, who's clutching a large sack with a large... What? A large sack! Sorry, I don't know how I misread that. Filled with a colorful assortment of gift bags. It looks like she's literally carrying a rainbow. Hey again, so here they are. I lead her up the stairs, and she carries on being enthralled by all the colors. Man, you really couldn't decide on a color, could you? There's so many pretty ones to choose between, Radsmith. I figured you could help me choose, so I brought them all. Oh, shall we go for blue or the pink ones, the green ones? Really pretty too. Sorry, how many do we need? This one has a little cinnamon decoration on it. Sayori. Oh, sorry. How many do we need? Oh, good question. I think about 15 will do, right? Just to be on the safe side. Pull out some ribbon from the sack. I like the gift bags. These are all one color, a very deep red. Fat sack? Oh, yeah. Let's not talk about my rat sack, chat. Sorry. My fat rat. Okay, I should have. Yeah. Can't say anything wrong with that. Want to help me with the quotes? Sure. What about this one? Writing is its own reward. I mean, don't you feel good when you finish one of your poems? Or don't you feel excited to show it when you've written to other people? Kinda, I guess. I think Yuri really liked that quote, though, so let's use that one. Yeah, I'm with you on that. What about this one? There are 3 rules for writing a novel. Unfortunately, no one knows what they are. Oh, I actually know that one. I actually know that. It's what is it? It's like a gothic poet who says that, I think. I don't remember. I don't get it. Neither do I, to be honest, but I like the humor, and it strikes me as something people might find funny. I don't know. Something Monica or Yuri might find amusing. No, trust your judgment. Also, Taman said gross. I'm sorry, chat. Let's not go back to 2022 Rat, where I'm making cum jokes every 5 seconds. I like this one a lot. There's no real ending. Or many people are pissed at me because I stopped my cum joke parade that I was expelling on. See, that was like a pun I almost made there with, you know, expelling. You know, like, all right. Anyways. All right. Thanks for that coffee. There's no real ending. It's just the place where you stop the story. Actually reminds me of a thought I had about poetry. No. Yeah, to me, a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. It's kind of profound. Something I'd expect from Yuri. So, what does it actually mean? Can't you see? It just means that just because the poet has stopped writing it doesn't mean a poem is over. Well, if you say so, Sayori. I think a lot of people will appreciate this one. What do you think? I actually kind of like that one too. I think it's interesting. It's a little ominous sounding, but it's interesting. A poem just stops moving. Because, like, you could kind of keep going, but, like, eventually you have to tidy it up and put a little bow on it and make it a poem. But you could kind of go off the same idea for a long time if you wanted to and had a lot of passion for it, a lot of thoughts on it. Excuse me. I think a lot of people will appreciate this one. What do you think? There's something quite delicious about writing the first words of a story. You never quite know where they'll take you. I think so too. That one's so... it makes you feel a sense of wonder, doesn't it? Exactly what the kind of feelings a good story should make you feel. Wow, I sound like Yuri, don't I? I like how they haven't brought up Natsuki at all. A little bit. She's rubbing off on you, huh? I wish she was rubbing off on me. Does that mean I'll start sounding intelligent? Sayori chuckles, her eyes full of mirth. Her laughter is so innocent and sweet. Wait, what the fuck is mirth? What? Wait, what is mirth? I don't even know what that means. I've never heard that word in my life. Mirth? Amusement, especially as expressed in laughter. Huh. My fucking vocabulary is increasing, Chatalicious. You already do, Ratsmith. Oh, come on, Sayori, that's not true. My poems aren't anywhere near as good as yours. Mine aren't anything special, don't be silly. But I'm sure you'll be a great poet in no time. Well, I'll believe it when I see it anyway. Let's get these printed and start putting together these goodie bags. Okie dokie. She seems like an okie dokie person. You know, like the kind of person that'd be like, ooh, what's going on? Oh, nothing. Okie dokie, Rathu. she's that type of person. That's a type of person, trust me. After finding a few more quotes, we get to work. Oh, is it? What kind of work we get into? I'm kidding. I'm just joking. We all have the items ready to go. Now it's just a case of putting a bookmark, quote, and candy in each bag, and then tying it all up with a piece of ribbon. This sounds kind of fun, to be honest. We get to work. Comfortable silence descending upon the room. As we progress, I realize how happy I've been all day. It's not anything fancy, just going to the town Sayori, but even that has put me in good spirits. I can tell that whoever wrote this is definitely an introvert. Spending time with someone, joking around, reflecting on old memories. This weekend has been miles better than how my weekends typically go. Boring, filled with aimless gaming and anime. I miss this. I miss this a lot. I really have. And most of all, I've missed Sayori. Today has taught me that I'm determined to spend more time with her. After all, I think she's enjoyed it too. That being said, never writing a Sayori poem again. Where's Yuri? I'm joking. I'm just joking. There's a lot to catch up on, so I suppose we'll have plenty to say and do over the upcoming weeks and months. You've been pretty quiet, Redsmith. Are you okay? Ah, there that is. A defining trait of her, always being concerned about others' well-being. I'm lucky to have someone like her in my life. What? Oh yeah, I'm fine. Sorry, just been doing a lot of thinking. About what, can I ask? Just about today. Really enjoyed it. Hanging out with you again. It's been a while, hasn't it? It has. I'm glad you enjoyed it because I was going to say that I did too. I haven't had this much fun in a while. Hearing that lifts my spirits further. Something I didn't think was possible. Excuse me. You know, I'm genuinely happy to hear that. I haven't really told anyone, but Sayori looks at me, her blue eyes swimming with concern. Truth be told, I've been kind of lonely. Ever since my parents' divorce, I haven't really had much contact with people. And spending time with you today, it's been refreshing. Really nice change of pace, you know? Change from spending the weekend by myself playing games. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ratsmith. I had no idea you felt this way. You should have told me earlier that you were so lonely. I hate the fact that I couldn't help you before. No, it's okay, seriously. It's not your fault or anything. I've just been really reclusive myself. And I've really enjoyed the literature club so far. Just being able to spend time with people my age again and discover a new hobby. I appreciate it more than I can describe. You've all been super welcoming. I know I'm no poet or anything, but that didn't bother any of you. My loneliness only breeds my lycanthropic tendencies, Sayori. What? Lycanthropic, that's like werewolf bullshit, isn't it? I'm pretty sure I know what that means. Lycanthropy? It's like werewolf shit. Well, let me see. Supernatural transformation of a person into a wolf. Yes! Okay, so I knew that word. Yeah, so essentially, let's take a quick look at how the main character has been spending these last few years by himself. And the answer can be found in this simple visual here. Yep. That's how he's been. He said, Sayori, I've been all on my own, playing just games and anime. This has been me, Sayori. Anyways. I'm glad you feel included in the club. It's exactly where we want you to be. Welcoming. And I'm glad. I'm going to make sure you're never lonely again, okay? Oh, what are you saying, Sayori? That sounds like a confession to me. Gotta put a smile on your face, you hear me? Can't have you being sad. Starting with this. She reaches toward me and starts tickling me, her hands ghosting over my neck and chest. I recoil instinctively, laughing like a small child. Hey, stop that, you know, ticklish. My laughter must be a catalyst for her tickling because as she hears it, she doubles her efforts like a childlike grin on her face. I'm squirming and howling with laughter, almost running out of my breath. Ah, please stop, Sayori. I can't breathe. Just give me a second. She pauses, giving me a chance to catch my breath. Good. She's fallen for my decoy. I dart forward, pulling her arms away from me, and driving her towards the bed, pinning her beneath me. It's time to enact some revenge. What? No! You even tricked me! Ah! No fear! This is becoming a 2022 stream. Poor little Sayori bamboozled by the mastermind Ratsmith. Please have mercy. What was that? Sorry, I didn't catch that. You have to speak up. Oh, this is getting a little suggestive. I playfully feign my deafness as I carry on tickling her. Her laughter. Chat, is it gonna get I have a feeling. Hold on. Okay, I think we're fine. If I have to immediately close the stream, you'll know why. I playfully feign deafness as I carry on tickling her. Her laughter is like music to my ears. She's squirming under my fingertips, crying with mirth. This guy has to be British. To see such a big smile on her face, even if it is kind of involuntary, it's such a nice sight to see. This actually is a fairly well-drawn art. I'm actually kind of surprised. It looks kind of professional for... I don't know if professional is the word, but it looks like it belongs in Doki, though. I like how Taman and Coffee both just put sex, bro. Her laugh has such an innocent, joyful ring to it. Hearing it transports me back 10 years. Back when we had that carefree level of innocence only childhood could have. Oh, please. Seriously, I can't breathe. She just not quite sure to breath, and I've been tickling her for a while. I think I've had my revenge. Is this what we're hearing? Is this Sayori's innocent laughter mess? Is she crooming? Is she crooning? From the... Okay, sorry. It's only when I stop... Sorry. It's only when I stop tickling that I realize the situation we're in. I said she's crooning. She's crooning. Sorry. I'm sitting on top of her, pinning her down with my legs. One of my hands rests where her neck meets her shoulder, and the other is wrapped around her wrist. Chat, I think you might not be joking with the sex. As the laughter from both of us subsides, a new atmosphere takes its place. It's not exactly awkward, but it's unusual, and neither of us know how to react. I meet Sayori's gaze and find something in her eyes. What exactly is it? I wish I could read that expression, but the novelty of the situation makes me so unsure. Expectant was the word I was looking for. I don't know. To anyone looking in, this probably wouldn't look as innocent as we think it does. I hasten to climb off of her, but she responds by sitting up on the bed. And the completed goodie bags all but forgotten. Wait, what? Wait, it stopped there? It stopped, there? Mewing, gooning. What do you mean? What do you mean, Coffee? Oh my goodness. Sorry, you got censored? Oh, you're probably right. I bet I did get censored. No, it's okay. She responded quite quickly. It isn't just me who sensed something in the atmosphere. The atmosphere is becoming more and more awkward by the moment. What exactly happened? Anyway, I'm glad we managed to get the goodie bags finished. Too, yeah, me too. They were a lot of fun to make. I just hope the other students like them. I'm glad she's able to roll with the change of topic just like that, and some of the awkwardness in the air is dispelled. Monica will be pleased, too. A lot of effort went into these. I know how she'll appreciate what we've done. I think Yuri will love the quotes, too, so none of these really... Some of those really reminded me of her. Not just me who thought of that then. How are you feeling about the actual recital, though? I mean, I knew I seemed pretty enthusiastic when Monica asked us. But you're kind of nervous now? Yeah, I guess. It'll be okay, though. I mean, I have my poem, and I sort of know how I want it to go, so I think with a little more practice, I'll be fine. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Let's not think about that. What is the worst that could happen, dog? What about you, Ratsmith? Aren't you nervous? Truthfully, yeah, I don't have Monica's confidence, sadly. But hey, I really like this club, and this is my chance to give something back to it, right? Yeah, it's a great attitude to have. Besides, I have an excuse to be bad. I'm new, and nowhere near as experienced as you guys, so that's just my justification, my code, if my performance isn't that great. Ratsmith, all you have to do is practice, okay? Your performance will be just as good as ours, I know it. It's nice to have someone believe in me, I guess. Thank you, Sayori. No problem. I should probably get going, though. need to practice my poem and stuff. Yeah, that reminds me. I should probably do the same. Do you want to take the goodie bags? Sure. Okay, I'll put them in the sack for you. 1 second. Rummage around finding a big bag. Enough for all the smaller ones. Handing the big one over to Sayori, we both head downstairs. As she hovers by the doorway, she turns around to face me. There's a shyness on her face. Oh, by the way. Yeah? Thanks for today, Wrath Smith. I haven't had this much fun in a long time. Hey, that's alright. I really enjoyed myself too. We should make this a more regular thing. Her face lights up. Yeah, like the sound of that. See you tomorrow for the festival, okay? That you will. See you tomorrow, Sayori. She walks off, bag in hand. Takes a few moments to identify what I'm feeling inside. Happiness. Something as simple as going to town and making goodie bags to Sayori. Made me feel really warm inside. How has it taken me this long to realize? Wow. Well, that's probably a good place to end it off. Oh, the fair's next time. That should be nice. We're actually finally going to see the fair from Doki on Monday. Ooh, what's going on? It's the day of the festival. Fuck yeah. I'm excited for next time. Wow, this is really great. I will say, though, chat, let me just quickly, let me just put this down, and instead, here, I'll just put something on screens that you guys can look at. Let's just have, here. Whoops. No! Hold on. Here, just take like a Monica dancing loop or something.
Insert cash or select payment.
All right.
Insert cash or select payment type.
So you just check out this on screen for a little bit. Let me just see. Was there supposed to be a sex scene there? I'm sure everyone was wondering. Okay. Let me check really quick for us. All right. Censor nudity. No. I turned it off. Now let's see. I'm just curious. I was fully expecting sex. Gooning. Gooning on stream live is unskippable title. No. Bro, that's... I wonder if we might... It is possible that we just didn't get to the sex yet, though. Like, it might not... maybe this was like, oh, we're developing romantic feelings for each other, but it doesn't actually happen yet, if you know what I mean. Oh, yeah, nothing happened. Okay, so we didn't get to the sex. I don't think we missed anything. I didn't see anything. I just played through the whole scene and skipped through it. Wait, censor nudity is checked yes. Ah, fuck. Hold on. Let me try it again. All right, maybe there is. Maybe there is. Blue balled scammed. I'm scared. I'm scared for this, chat. Okay, let me see. Wait, nothing? Nothing? No, there's nothing, and I have the sensitivity turned on. I'm turning it back on before I fucking forget next time, but okay, so nothing happened. They just tickled each other, and that was that. So, thanks, Monica.
Insert cash or select payment type.
Alright,
cash or select...
that's the fucking stream, dog. That's yeah. Thank you guys for joining. I hope are you enjoying this? Are you guys enjoying the Doki Blues, guys? I am, and I am really curious to see how the festival's gonna turn out. So I want to continue some more, and I will. But I'm just curious if you guys are as, I'm not like super deeply enthralled by this or anything, but I am curious to see where it goes next, and I'm enjoying reading it and chillaxing with you guys. Hopefully it's some nice background noise or something to you know, watch and eat to, or just enjoy the vibe of in general. Was nice listening, very wholesome. Insert dong or payment type, dong or payment type. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it myself. So yeah, I will probably continue next weekend so we can see more of the festival. And tomorrow we are doing more Mario 64 Co-op DX, which I forgot to add to the list of games I'm streaming right now for some reason. It slipped my mind. But I'll fix that. So yeah, hope to see you guys tomorrow. We might actually finish the game because we're pretty close to the end. We only have a few levels left. So that's going to be great. And we'll see some Monica and Sayori in there, as well as Lane and Sans and Baldy. But yeah, that's for tomorrow. And Heavy from TF2. I almost forgot about him. I want to end it here. I'm very sleepy. This is a very relaxing and chill stream. So yeah, I think I'm just going to zonk right to bed. It was a nice bedtime story, if you will. Gonorrhea? What do you mean gonorrhea? What are you talking about? But yeah. Alright, that is the plan for tomorrow. So, Chatalicious. Sorry, I'm just putting out the game. Nighty night. Thanks for joining once again. I'm bad at outros. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and comment. It does help the videos get recommended, and I appreciate seeing your feedback. But yes, this is the video. Bye-bye, and good night.
Find yourself full of trouble.